whatever. Yeah, it's really good, and it's all about this little girl who is extremely alone and lives in, I wouldn't say an abuse, a neglected. She lives in a neglected household, and because she's so sad and she doesn't have any friends, she contacts this guy in America. And just because it's a random name from a random list of random people, and this guy in America, it turns out, has Asperger's, and they end up having big, long typewriting conversations about what it's like being in each other's lives, and becoming real friends and helping each other get through the situations they have to go through. It's really heartwarming. I'd recommend it to anyone, but mm, it's an acquired taste.
All right.
So I've heard.
Hey, Long, you want to hop on the table?
I am approximately 7 minutes from my house.
Ah, shit. I already started the stream. I thought you were closer to home. Um, Let me just throw out just some descriptions then. So you were in Nibenay, and you were brought before the Shadow King, right? That's where we left off.
Yep. Yep. Big stone head in the sky, like the Wizard of Oz, but it was made of stone.
All right. So he's got a plan to destroy that necklace. I think he told you a little bit about it, right? Like you'll be portaled directly in there.
Yes.
And had you all agreed to that?
I agree to it.
Did he say that we'd be portaled in there? I thought we had to go there ourselves.
No. He has a high-level psionicist who can psionically teleport the entire party into the city of Gulg.
Right.
Is that person the psionic there, or are they still present? The people that we're like responding to.
It's probably his like court wizard kind of person that's in among his group of nobility. There's a lot of nobles in the room with you, a lot of knights and soldiers and guards and leaders from different factions within the city and stuff. So this is sort of like you walk into a throne room in some medieval fantasy, how all of the people are arrayed around you to either side.
Is it possible to approach them?
No. You guys are like under guard, standing in the center, like under the watchful eye of the Sorcerer King of Nibenay. The Shadow King is like pretty much asking you a direct question, like, "Do you agree, or will I throw you in the dungeons until you agree?"
Well, I still have some questions.
Brenta agrees immediately.
That's fair. I'm just saying you probably can't go talk to the other nobles off to the side right now.
I could swear we've already finished talking to this guy, because I remember him saying we got a gold each to spend on supplies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
then you did agree.
At the stores.
All right.
We did agree, but
split up the loot.
I had more questions about the mission.
Too bad. You're kicked out. Go shopping.
Oh my god.
Yay.
So do we know if we need to make our way back, or are we going to be ported back?
It was explained to you that you would be teleported to Gulg.
But not
Anyway,
back.
do we have to like talk?
Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, do we have to like talk to someone to tell them when we're ready to be teleported, or is this like a time limit type deal?
You're all being watched by assassins.
That doesn't answer my question, but thanks for the knowledge.
Oh, they'll tell you. Like, if you try to leave the city, you will die.
We're not going to try to, flee, but it would be nice to know if, like, what's our way back? Like, what are we expected to do? If we have a capacity of communicating with them and being ported back once we're in a safe spot, or...
They'll provide you with a communication stone.
Okay. And I asked the group, like, once we're there, we're very recognizable. Anyone who's proficient in disguise, like, it would be a good thing to probably like look like one of those people that lives out there, or even maybe like disguised as a guard.
You had a chance to observe many of the Gulgan hunters and sort of the way they dress and very sort of Aztec forest garb. So you might be able to replicate that if you tried.
There might be a local that comes from that city that might be able to help us out. It's not worth trying if we're gonna look like a bunch of fools.
In case you missed it, they have healers. Some of the Templars will heal anybody that had any kind of injury.
We also leveled up to 8, right?
Yep.
We are now level 8.
You had a chance to rest and recover, eat and drink. You level up to level 8, and you're able to do some shopping in preparation for your dangerous mission to recover the necklace that you've already brought to Gulg, but now you have to steal it from Gulg.
Some goddamn reason my freaking...
How much would it cost us to acquire like uniforms to make us look like one of the villagers out there, or one of the guards, or?
Yeah, I don't know. 5 gold, something like that. But, you know, ceramic pieces in Darkstone.
Oh, okay.
I mean, as far as disguises are concerned, all I really have to do is take off my mask. I got this shit running all the time. Actually, I suppose I could just go and get another mask. Where can I buy a mask seller? Where can I find a mask seller, Ninja?
It is a big town. If you go to the shopping district, I don't know if it's listed here, is it? Elven Market. It's E. If you go to E, they can help you out. It's that little walled-in area with the tower in the middle.
Yeah, because now you're dressed as a noble.
Are they counted as noble clothes? I think they are.
Yeah, you
Like
have
the
the clothing.
thing.
You have the clothing of that noble that stole or purchased or whatever are items.
It just says Cotton Courier's outfit. I'm not sure if a courier would be counted as a noble. Courier's isn't it a messenger?
If it's got a T, like the courtier, that is a noble. But if it's courier, then it's just a delivery man in a peasant clothing.
Oh,
Like
courtier.
20
Says
minutes.
here. All right then. So I've already got the noble outfit.
Maybe we could be your guards. I could be, I don't know, your assistant or your right hand.
That's a
Or your
good point.
Mhm.
If I Ninja, I've already got the noble clothes. I want to buy a very elegant-looking kind of masquerade ball kind of mask. Something that's unlike mine. That's very primitive in its bone structure. Something that's finely carved, almost, very ornate, but also cheap as fuck because I've got 1 gold to my name because of you. You took my gold. Give me my money back, Ninja.
Okay, well, your actual gold coin that he gave you is worth like 100 ceramic pieces.
We do have like 7 gold right now. Like actual gold because of
Yeah,
the
I don't
items
wanna-
we sold.
Yeah, but I
No,
don't
no,
want you to
but-
blow it all on that. I need to ask
you got-
Ninja, should I get rid of all of the gold and stuff from my inventory on my character sheet? I mean, there's no chance I'm getting any of that back.
There's a high chance you'll get all of that back, so don't erase anything, but
No.
don't access anything that is currently in the possession of the Gulgans, except for like the one item you already got.
Alright.
Okay,
Well,
check your
I
gold.
went and I rebought most of the mundane stuff
Sure.
while we were doing the
Well, that's what
shopping.
I expect. Like you can probably restock most of the mundane stuff.
Yeah, like I've got arrows now. I've got basic.
That's really the
set of
intent
leather
at this
armor.
point. I think they don't want you to be under-equipped. They don't want you to be lacking for any basic equipment at this point, because now is like where they want you to go on the real mission.
All right.
So Ninja, I want a mask. What does the mask look like? Describe it. Draw it on the table. Whatever you like. What kind of mask do I get?
You get yourself a masquerade mask. It's probably made out of some sort of fiber.
Some sort of fiber.
You wanted a
All right,
cheap
well-
mask, right?
Yes.
Materials are expensive. You don't want it made out of bone, so it's got to be made out of probably plant material.
How much would it cost me to have um something like a medium armor, like a leather armor, but with an apparent a really good appearance, like I could be like a spiritual guide or something like that.
Well, I think it would just be the regular cost of an armor, and then you'd have to do a disguise check on it, or pay somebody to do the disguise check on it.
Yeah, I'll pay someone. Like I'll pay the money for somebody to do it because I don't have that capacity.
Yeah, like you go to a tailor and say, "Hey, can you custom make this to look like something?" And they usually can.
Yeah, well that's what I'll do. Um, and oh yeah, there's no scribes in this world, huh?
Nobody can write. Nobody can read. If you do, you get shot, and you die, and you bleed.
So,
Also like a mask or a helmet, but I don't want to spend a penny on it. I want something that looks quite decent that I'll be able to keep later on.
What are those Warhammer masks? Oh, like
If
helmet mask. I
if
can't
I
remember.
paid 1 second, if I paid I'll, I'll pay one actual gold, so it's not missed and it's really well made and very good quality.
Well, you could probably afford a masterwork for sure if you're paying a gold.
Yeah, for the entire attire.
You said leather armor?
Yeah, like medium armor.
I don't know. Let me double check here. I'll open my loot generator. Medium armor.
Well, the bard is missing. Does anyone have
Do you want hide?
minor illusion?
Hide works, yeah.
Hello.
You're back.
Anyone got minor illusion?
Not me.
I have to work on that later. Psychofrog, you still there?
I am.
Awfully quiet.
I'm still doing some of my level up stuff. So, Ninja, just to give you some updates in terms of new abilities and so forth, because I know that factors into how you're going to do things. The feat I took at level 8. I took the feat rather than the +2 level, +2 to stats. So I took Poisoner feat, and in my mundane shopping, I bought a Poisoner's kit.
All right.
So, which lets me make my own homemade poison. So I made a couple batches of that as well. Expensive, but it's my own. It's probably cheaper than what I could buy on the market. I also have a new. I swapped out one of my second level spells, the protection from poison, since that proved to be remarkably useless, for locate object, which I think will be useful in our new adventure.
Protection
More
from
ability to
poison
find stuff.
Protection from poison wasn't exactly useless. It's just not exactly optimal when you've got someone like me who can cure wounds and lesser restoration as like half of a bonus action.
Yeah, and since we're going on a treasure hunt, locate object would be really useful. So took that instead. That's about it. And then I have something to give to
Me,
you.
a Leviathan axe.
Yeah, this is so absolutely broken and ridiculous for your build.
Yep, absolutely, completely, totally not fair. I mean,
Every
I'm
time
gonna
you hit
end up
somebody, you can. Well, they have to have psionic ability. Once you do, if you're fighting a psionicist, you have pretty much unlimited ki till they run out of juju.
But doesn't everything in this world have psionics? I mean,
A lot of
hell,
them will be
everything
too minor to do anything. Like, I have the psionic ability to turn my ears slightly more pink.
Well, I figured this was the reason that we had the wild talent ability, because we're all psionic.
Yeah,
Well,
not
also
everybody
hero
gets that. That's a
class.
heroic feat that you guys have for being heroes.
Ugh. But I have a feeling this hatchet isn't going to come in as useful as I hope it would be.
I think it's gonna be plenty useful. It's just not gonna be every single thing you fight.
Only time will tell.
I've put it on a party, or not party loot, but let me rename this on a loot card here on the table. So it's 15 ceramic pieces normally, and then he'll charge you probably another 20. So that'll make it like 35 ceramic pieces. And it's a disguise of a Golgan warrior. He rolled a 20 on the roll. It's pretty good. And it gives you 2 armor class. Your max dex with it is only 2, though. And it is fire susceptible because it's made out of hide. So if you get hit with a fireball, the damage will stay on it until it's repaired.
Oh, that's for me.
That's the hide armor you just requested.
Oh, you made a card. Where is it?
It's only going to cost 35 ceramic pieces, so you don't need to spend an entire gold on it. The Masterwork one was going to cost like 315 ceramic pieces, so you wouldn't be able to afford it.
350.
Ceramic? Yeah, we can.
Yeah, I have 7 gold.
If you really wanted to.
Yeah, he said he only wanted to spend 1 gold on his armor, so I kept it within his budget.
I'll spend the extra gold. I'll spend the 350.
Big spender.
Yeah.
Look out, everybody.
I want to pass, for someone that is the servant of a high class noble.
All right. So instead you get the Masterwork Forest Camo one. It's actually 335. 300 for Masterwork, 20 for Disguise, 15 for the armor.
Okay. I just took off the gold.
If I have 2 +1 initiative weapons, and I hold each one in a different hand, do I get a +2 to initiative?
Sure.
Okay.
Masterwork, what does it get? Force camo. Okay, so for stealth, I guess.
Stealth advantage, yeah.
Oh, cool. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for where we're going to be, I guess.
It only applies here in Nibenay or Gulg in the forest region, or possibly in the forest west of the mountains of Tyr.
It'll be pretty useful when I come back to burn down that tree.
You really would just want to set that whole forest on fire, don't you?
Yeah, probably.
I
One day.
will just
Fuel for the
buy
fire god.
One day.
basic backpack and actual water skin instead of our bladders, rations.
Actual water skins instead of our bladders. Hey, look, I found this water skin. It's perfectly usable, and it's actually been quite tailor-made. No! What do you mean, no? Bladder.
Are there any merchants that might sell some sort of magical item or minor magical items?
Sorry, was that a question?
Yeah.
I was reading something. What's up?
Is there any areas in the city where they might sell like a minor or some magical items?
Well, what are you on the market for?
Maybe an artifact or like a little item that would modify my voice.
Voice changer. I can't think of an item that does that off the top of my head. Is such an item in D&D?
I don't know.
Can you just not naturally talk differently?
Yes, you use minor illusion and you center the point at your mouth.
Yeah,
Well,
minor illusion would be the way to do it. You could probably buy a psionic tattoo that does minor illusion for that.
You could swallow some acid. I mean, that would definitely change your voice. Or get rid of it.
How much would that be for a tattoo of that type?
All right. Well, first you're gonna have to search around town until you can find a psionicist. So that's gonna require a check.
Okay. What do I roll?
What do you want to roll? How are you going to find a psionicist?
Street smarts. um, maybe I could go to one of these assassins that is following us.
You see a cold-eyed man who follows you from some distance and stares at you while holding his hand on his weapon.
Hello, sir. You seem to be someone that has been following us. I'm sure you're one of the people that is supposed to check after us.
He just grunts.
If I had to go to a place where I can find a psionicist, where would I go in the city? I would like to have a tattoo. Tattoo
A
made.
tattoo.
Another tattoo, baby.
I'm
Another
sure you
tattoo.
know very well these streets and this city.
Mind if I come along if you're gonna go and get some tattoos?
Looks like it would cost 50 ceramic pieces. I was looking that up first. Let's see. I have the Nibenay Athos page open here. It says in Nibenay. The Veiled Alliance, they wouldn't help. It probably wouldn't be one of the guilds.
Temple? Do you have a Temple of the Sun?
Here it is. Monasteries of the Exalted Path and of the Serene Bliss. Nibenay has a tradition of monasteries. The two orders are called the Exalted Path and the Serene Bliss. All right. Where's that on here? Temple of the Sun. J. All right. He'll direct you to this building over here by the front gates. It's probably this big building in the center.
All right, we'll go there. I'll ask him, could you guide us there? And do you know maybe someone in particular that could help us?
He does not. And yes, he'll follow you.
Okay, well, we'll go there.
He was already doing that.
Right.
Hey Ninja, I'm kind of confused about this
What a
mithril
nice
bracelet
assassin.
of health. It says you can exercise for 1 hour and it will give you +2 constitution. Oh, to a max of 20. Okay, so it can't go past 20, right?
Yeah.
Wait, what? How? He works out for an hour and he gets a +2 to con? What the fuck?
For 24 hours.
Oh, it's time limited. That's better.
It's a ritual, though.
A fucking free ability score improvement. The
Can you
fuck?
spend an hour?
It's an hour-long ritual.
Can
I mean,
you
it's
do
not
that before you go to
quite
sleep,
free. It
or-
costs 6 gold.
Oh,
And you have to attune to it.
yeah.
Jesus.
All right, so when we get there to the Temple of the Sun, it's a large building.
Yep, you find a enormous temple, cathedral-like, ornate designs. The Sorcerer King spends quite a bit of money making his city look nice with elaborate carvings and etchings.
Is it easy to go in?
Yeah, you'll see there are many monks here and performing their studies, practicing various psionics. You'll be able to approach one of the monks and ask your question. How
Dear
can I help
friend.
you?
Yeah, dear friend. We're looking for someone that's capable of making tattoos with some, special effects on them. Anyone in that you might know or direction that you can give me?
Yes. I will show you to a monk who can perform this service for you. If you have the funds, of course. A donation is required.
Oh, absolutely. We're on an important mission.
All right. The Exalted Path consists entirely of male monks, led by the great Thongnal. He encourages the
Lord of-
study of psionics at his monastery. Well regarded. All of the monks here will chat up about him.
What do they pray for? Was there their god there?
They don't pray to a god. They specialize in psionics and
Okay.
carving images that cover the buildings of Nibenay. So they're sort of like crafter psionicists. They're the Freemasons. Dun dun dun. All right, so you go to
Oh.
the Freemasons and you ask for a magic tattoo.
Yeah. I asked them, is there anything that could help me with disguising my voice? Maybe an illusion, or
Yeah, it's a one-off though.
is it?
Minor illusion. I think it only lasts for like one shot, right?
How long does that last for?
Minor illusion is cantrip. If you're trying to give someone a cantrip. Or you could just make it a permanent thing.
You
Like
create a
change it
sound
up.
or an image of an object within range. So it is 30 feet to create the voice that you want to create the way you want it to sound.
How long does it last for, though? Is it like a concentration?
Oh, it says duration 1 minute, actually. So you could keep the sound going for a minute.
Hmm. Anything that might last a little longer than that. I'm trying to, to maybe have a conversation with someone, or not to be recognized right away. The point is not to distract someone, but it's to be able to become someone.
Let's see. Somatic and material component. I think you'd probably have to actually activate the tattoo, which would be noticeable. So you'd have to activate it and then use it within that minute, and then maybe activate it
minor
again
illusion-
later.
I thought minor illusion just had a material component. Like you didn't have to say anything or move your hand.
It says SM. A bit of fleece normally is the
Well, maybe
material
that
component.
Might have somatic then.
Can I would like to buy a shield, and I would also like to find the magical accessory shops.
I want to buy some dark. Actually, no. Let Long do his thing first. But I recently got back my Desjardins glove. I have no idea how that's meant to work, but I want to sort out ammunition for that thing.
It's one of those gloves that's got like the big curve and it holds a ball. So basically, the glove is used to throw a ball at somebody. What's that game called?
ILI.
ILI? Yeah.
But a ball of what?
Have you ever seen
This-
ILI? Well, so the cool thing about this weapon is they make several ones. They make a spiky ball, or it's a big heavy ball you hit people in the head and crush their skull with. Or you can get like alchemical globes, and each one is full of like acid, poison, smoke bomb, you name it. You put whatever you want in it. You could just buy bulk splash globes and fill them with whatever your poison happens to be that you've come across or that Psychofrog has crafted for you.
Can I just get some acid? Acid.
Yes. What's an acid vial cost? Like 25 gold, 50 gold, something like that?
Oh god, literally just an acid vial. Oh, the
Yeah, basic equipment. It is available. You can buy it. D&D Beyond says 25 gold and it weighs 1 pound. And then you can use your
Oh.
Tejada glove to throw it. Nice.
I'll think about it. Go back to Long's thing.
Okay, so Long, were you following Krius when he went on his hunt for items? Because
Yeah, I'm not done yet, but I'll come back when they're done. I'm reading some stuff.
I suppose so. Yes.
Okay. If we were,
Shop did you went to? You went to a weapon shop.
he went to the temple where the psionists practice their mental arts, because that's the place you could go to get a magical item, a psionically crafted magic item.
Yeah, they have magical items. Yes. I'm looking for something that can protect me from spells, or my group of people from spells.
All right. Well, there's a couple options there. You could get Fruit of Resistance to different elements. You get a Fruit of Fire Resistance and chow on it whenever somebody's throwing fire attacks your way. You could get yourself a psionic tattoo of resistance. I think that would do the trick too.
Do they have the you prayer beads of countering? Counter spell.
Is that from my item shop thing?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to figure out something where instead of all session doing our shopping, we should do our shopping in Discord.
The U prayer beads of countering. 5,000 ceramic pieces. It's expensive.
Take it. Going to fight a sorcerer queen and her Templars. I think it will be most useful.
How do you have 5,000 ceramic pieces?
We have 7 gold, right? Oh, or
Each
is
one
that
is
only
at 100.
Oh, never mind.
Thought maybe you were going to take up a collection from everybody's money. Be like, we need this, guys. Come on.
It wouldn't help. We still wouldn't even be at half.
It's a once-a-day ability for one person when attuned. As a reaction, you can maybe interrupt a psionic ability.
Guys, I know that we need to conserve our money and we need to keep it as closely knit as possible and really accumulate our wealth. But hear me out. How about drugs? Like
get some
all
weed.
the drugs.
That's exactly what our monk friend wants. He wants a whole bunch of weed, esper weed, in fact.
Yes, give me some of that esper. Well, I've got plenty to tick me over for now, and I'm not addicted to it yet. So,
How
You know-
many of
you know
these
what's funny?
tattoos Can I have?
Last week when I said, here's some money, get all of the equipment you're going to need, that was what I meant at that time. It was like, you could do all this during the week instead of during the game.
I did.
yeah.
And then think
I
about
did
it.
do that.
Yeah, Psycho Frog did that. He got the clue. I guess not everybody got the clue.
Well, I really don't need anything.
The
True.
only thing
That's true.
I need. The only thing I need is like how many of these tattoos can I have?
It takes up a body part. So each one that you get, you have to say where it is and write it down. So like this one's on my wrist, this one's on my face, this one's on my right nipple. Like it can be wherever you want, but it has to be on a discrete location, and you can't have 2 tattoos in the same spot.
All right, so I'll have one on my left ball, one on my right ball, and one on my taint.
No. Those don't work. Those don't count. It's got to be like
They're
the body
very
slots.
distinct, I'm telling you, they're very distinct.
It's got to be like the body slots, but maybe like you could. I think they do say you can go like to subcategories of a body slot. So instead of just having a right hand, you could have a tattoo on your hand, your forearm, and your bicep, and that would be
Yeah.
okay.
I'll have one on my one left shoulder, right shoulder, and one in my back.
Right. So I think the upper limit is like, I don't know, like 10, 15 tattoos, something like that.
I'll do 3.
Eventually,
do
you
that.
start to really look like a modern day rapper, so it becomes noticeable that you have a lot of scrolls.
I'll just do 3, discreet, where no one really can see because of bloating or whatever.
I'm just gonna get a Thrax bone shield then, and the costume thing to be in the forest.
Hey, Ninja, can I tattoo my eyes? They can do it in real life.
I just consider that as the face slot, so yeah, you can have one tattoo on your face. That's fine.
I can't believe they actually do that. Tattoo your eyes.
Yeah, some
Gee.
people get an infected eyeball and then they lose the eye. And that's
Yep.
why would you take that risk? That's really dumb.
Totally worth it.
Sweet home Alabama.
Yeah, no, thank you.
How much does it cost to get
yeah.
a forest costume?
It was 335 ceramic pieces, I think.
Does that have like for armors and something and master crafted?
Chris, could you copy the card for him?
Yes. You want the master work one?
Just like a regular costume. Or is the master crafted one the one that gives you advantage in?
Yeah, it only gives
sorry.
you stealth if it's masterwork. It was just a regular hide armor otherwise, but this one's been painted to look like the forest.
It's
I
there
don't
on
need
the
it to
table.
be armor because I have the what you call it, the unarmed strikes.
All you want is a disguise then, so you can pay him 20 gold, and he'll roll a disguise check on you. 20 ceramic pieces, sorry. You cool with that? You gonna put the coin
Yeah.
in his hand? All right. So he attempts it. It's actually better than Grimorn's costume. You have a 27 disguise.
Hmm.
Okay, that's pretty much all I need.
So a disguise will work great visually, but you won't stand up to much scrutiny. So if you get in a conversation with somebody, you still have to make persuasion checks and stuff. But wearing the proper disguise might give you advantage in some situations.
Just like perception wise, like from looking at me.
Yeah. So let's say you're walking down a
The
street
woods.
and there's some guards nearby, and you're wearing a guard costume. They'll probably say, "Oh, it's just a guard. Who cares?" It's a different story if the guards walk up to you and begin interacting, and then one of them's like, "Are you new? I don't remember you." Then it becomes an issue, and you might have to roll. So the disguise only stands up to a certain amount of scrutiny.
That's fine.
But a 27's really good, so that'll probably work pretty well.
Great.
Wait, what the fuck have I done? Oh, fuck this. Damn rollers. I hate math. All right. Well,
All right.
I've.
So resistance is for saving throws. What's the one that gives you actual resistance? Energy resist?
Absorb elements.
That's the one. Okay. Absorb.
It's one of my first level spells because it is amazing.
No, absorb elements. It does give you resistance, but only if you like use up your reaction. For permanent one, it's it's on the Oath of Ancients Paladin list. Protection from energy.
Yeah, but tattoos are spell scrolls. There's no such thing as like just permanent your resistance to X. You need like actual items for that.
Yeah, most of the things I'm suggesting that they would have available are sort of one-shots, scrolls. That's third level. That's going to cost you some money.
Uh, 1d20 plus. No, 2d20. 1d6 plus 6. What's the plan right now, guys?
Shop and then get teleported.
Okay, let's ignore the shopping. Let's get teleported. Yay!
I don't think that's the best idea, but sure, why not?
Yeah, I'll when we get back to just before we go and get teleported, I'll give a copper on not a copper, but a ceramic piece to our assassin and tell him thank you for being our guide today.
Thank you for not killing
He
him today.
growls.
They don't pay me enough, and neither do you. Fuck, what's it called?
Let's see. So second level is 300 ceramic pieces. It's pricey. And then third level,
Don't even
750. I don't think you can afford that one. Yeah, you're better off buying a fruit.
Going to the car wash.
Car wash, yeah, the car wash.
Yeah, it'll still cost you 300 ceramic pieces, but you can get a fruit of resistance to a specific element. It's probably the best price point for a resist. However, for just an extra D4 resistance to a saving throw, like an extra D4 on a saving throw, you can get the resistance cantrip as a 1 minute psionic tattoo, which is not bad. But it only does like one roll and then it's done. It's just you have a minute to use that one roll once it's activated.
Let me know once all the shopping's done. Then we can finally get teleported and do something fun.
Well, I think we're done then, right? Does anybody
Ninja,
have
did
anything
you want me
else?
to? Did you want me to RP any of this shopping? I wasn't sure if you had encounters in here, if it was just something to get through.
Well, I didn't have any encounters planned, but I'm looking at
Fair enough.
the guide for the area, and it's giving me some stuff that I could throw your way. If you want some extra world building, there
Let's
wasn't
move
much
on
intent
then.
for you to
are,
spend
yeah.
a ton of time here, though. No.
All right. Well, moving on then. So Brentford did some shopping. I don't know if you want me to detail to you what I picked up during our in between sessions or not.
Well, did you get anything noteworthy, or is it all just stuff you've used before?
It's just mundane stuff. Most of it came off my old sheet, but like some, or it's the equivalent of it. Like instead of masterwork studded leather armor, I just have regular studded leather armor, just regular arrows. The one thing I did make was what we had talked about is slapping some of the four sleeping needles. I turned those into four sleeping needle arrows with my Fletcher's kit.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Uh, I spent I it I spent 2 hours during a shopping day to make 2 batches of homemade poison with my poisoner's kit. That'd be it. Other than that, and then I just got Daggermaw her saddlebags back and loaded that up with a lot of the mundane equipment, like the tent, the miner's kit, the rope, stuff like that, like the adventuring gear that I had before. That came in handy more than once.
That's all fine. All right.
All right.
So,
Oh, and ritual herbs to resummon Daggermaw. God forbid something happens.
if something goes horribly wrong here. So,
Yeah.
you return to the Shadow King's
Good.
minor palace. Several Templars are there. There's a talking statue of the Shadow King. You never actually saw him. You were talking to a statue. And the statue's eyes are glowing an especially bright blue. As you
Light blue or
approach,
dark
bright blue.
Oh, someone's been digging into the spice cabinet again, huh?
Yeah, the spice must flow. He's folding space, guys. As soon as you approach, the statue speaks. Lalali Pui's magical defenses are low as she prepares to fully activate her necklace. I will be able to teleport you into her dungeons, but finding and destroying the item will be up to you. I will be aware when the item is destroyed, and I will teleport you back to Nibenay at that time. Stand before the statue when you are ready.
Is there anything you could give us, or even a clue as to how to destroy such a necklace?
Blunt force. Smash it.
Oh, I'm good at that.
Yep, we got that
Giving it.
covered.
Nibenay's palace is a big place. Would you happen to know how we can find it?
You talking about Gulg?
Wasn't it in the dungeons
Oh yeah,
where
I
we
guess
were?
it isn't a palace, more of a
Yeah.
tree. Princess Gulg's tree is very big. How do we find the necklace, son?
Yeah, okay, I am.
You already know where it is. It's in
On
a
it.
guarded room in the dungeons.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I thought it was around Lalapui's neck.
Well,
So-
she received it at the party, but it was put in her treasure vault.
Okay. Last one to the vaults are rotten egg.
Yep. And Versa says I can lead us to it once we get into the dungeon.
I step before the statue, ready for the teleportation.
All right. So,
And
when you're in position, the statue's eyes glow brighter and brighter, finally coalescing into a pair of beams that shoot out of the eye to envelop the party in a blinding blue haze. There is a moment of disorientation and dizziness as the party feels a sensation of traveling at extremely great speed. Then the blue glow dissipates and the party sees the familiar shapes of Gulg's dungeon. You are among the rooty structure of the great tree. All right, so everyone got their figurines off the table. I'm going to change boards.
I was hoping we'd never have to see this place again.
I hope we get to kill that one thing that was like mocking us in the treehouse, saying that we were new playthings.
Let's make it the last time that we have to come here again.
right?
After taking this necklace, we're gonna become, the enemy of Sorceress Queen. It's generally not a good thing.
It's a shame. Her ambition to protect the environment was one of her most endearing qualities, but her treatment of humankind is lacking.
Yeah, it's about as much as the other Sorcerer Kings.
I say that if we find these individuals that took our items away, that we have our little vengeance.
Oh, we're back in the dungeons?
Yeah.
You enter the dungeons of Gulg.
Oh boy, we are big boys.
Wait.
When you say we're in the dungeons, are we in the prison? Like, are we actually in jail?
You're not on that board in particular.
Oh, we're not?
Nah.
We got equal HP.
Oh no, no, no! The darkest dungeon tiles are back! No, just kill me! Just kill me now!
Okay, you guys port into a part of the dungeon that's a big boxy room like this.
Morg, did your health increase? Long.
Long.
Oh, it's supposed to be 65 now. How do I change it?
You have to go
Very
into
carefully.
the... First, you have to be facing your character. Oh boy, why is your character, like, facing that way?
You gotta bring the big menu.
The big menu?
Yeah, that one, and then
Like
max.
the
I
actual.
think.
Oh, wait, how do you do that?
How much she said? 61.
65.
There you go.
Fucking hell, 65.
Yeah.
Okay,
So you click.
I saved the new object.
So you click on your energy bar on the red there.
The yellow one?
No, the top one.
The red one?
Your health.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, then I'll bring it up. And Ninja, I made so many figurines that I went through all of my credits for the year on Hero Forge.
Oh shit.
That's
Yeah.
pretty wild.
Yeah, I know.
No more
I didn't even-
figurines for you.
Except if I get another subscription.
It's crazy. They limit it like that.
No, I could buy like additional one, but it's pretty expensive. It's a really good deal, like to get the the 5 or 6 they give you per month.
Mm. I'm surprised they give them the whole. I'm surprised they give you the whole year and you can use them instead
Yeah,
of
they
just
do.
using the monthly ones as the months go.
Well, you pay for the entire year when you buy the subscription.
And you just blew through that. Is the year almost up, or is there like a date ahead in the future
Oh,
where
I
you
gotta wait.
started?
I gotta wait a while, man. I gotta wait a long time.
Why am I flat?
Experimenting.
No, I could use another email and create a new account.
But at what cost?
Yeah, exactly. Well, it depends. Like if I did want it to do as many, it would be worth it. But yeah.
Guys, I feel like we're forgetting something. You sure? I can't think of anything we're forgetting. It probably wasn't important. Meanwhile, the bard, waking up out of a ditch, they left me.
They totally left me behind.
Oh boy. I really want to establish what this hatchet does and doesn't work on, so for simplicity's sake, should we just say that it works on all humans? Doesn't work on animals? Wherever
And
No,
it's
some creatures have psionics.
it's psionics. So if the creature has psionics, it has psionics.
Yeah, but after every encounter, I'm going to have to say, okay, does the creature have psionics? Does this creature have psionics?
Well, if you hit a creature, then you can say, "Do I drain a psionic ability from it?" And I'll say
It's
yes or
going
no.
to be every single.
You'll learn
Yes.
which things are psionic and which are not. It's hard to tell with humans, though, so it's worth a shot.
It's just that once we start hitting something, please, for the love of God, don't like take 5 minutes looking through the manual to see. Okay, does this thing have psionics?
It's usually right in the stat block. It should be obvious.
No.
Well, here's the thing. At the beginning of the day, spend one of your key points. If after you hit something, it went up by back up to full, you knew it was psionic. See,
I'm half tempted now that we're in here to eat some esper weed.
addict.
I'm not an addict. I just really, really love esper weed. Okay, I can quit anytime I want.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm
I was
not
just telling
addicted.
Prius I had a guy who got sentenced yesterday and didn't last 6 hours before he was back in prison.
Amazing. Crime is, like, off the charts lately. It's out of control.
Oh, this guy's just a straight up addict, and like he showed up to rehab straight from prison, somehow high.
Okay, so when you are teleported into the dungeons of Gulg, you bamf in, and with a pop, you're suddenly all just there. Although you notice quickly that just nearby are 2 guards, and I'm gonna just roll a perception on each of them. They're both pretty aware and awake right now. So this one turns his head, sees your entire group appear, in this like storage room, this like mostly empty storage room, nothing but a couple barrels and boxes scattered in the corners. And he gives a little like yip, like ugh. Like he can't believe that you've just appeared out of nowhere. He's gobsmacked. So we're gonna roll initiative, and
What's important?
we'll see how
There's
it
one
goes.
thing I love. It's a good.
This isn't the bathroom.
Oh yeah, that is a high roll.
Nice. 29 initiative.
Damn. See?
We're getting in a fight.
Boy, pull long.
That didn't take too long.
Like I said, where was the bathroom?
Grimorn, Soul, and Daggermaw need numbers.
Are we gonna have soul here? I mean, was it
I'm
a
just
settlement?
gonna hit a button on his thing just to zero it out.
My
No,
lord.
I guess it
I-
doesn't zero it, but
I-
it does let it go through.
I said in the chat what happened. Like, he's a bard. He got distracted by all the female Templars back in Nibenay.
All right, 29 is a high roller. So, Second Frog, what do you do?
The assassins killed them.
Yeah. Let's see. I'll do a sniper shot to the guy in the back.
Treat all
I
these
need
black
to
parts as
move.
walls.
Yeah. So I'll move. Sniper shot to the guy in the back.
Cool.
It's the first round of combat, so I have advantage. Because I'm cool like that. Uh, 15
All right.
should.
Wow.
Your
look at that
opponent
advantage.
has
Look at
studded
that.
leather armor, and when that hits him, hang on, he's got studded leather armor and a shield.
That
And
would
Already
be.
so
AC of
your arrow
4.
hits the shield.
He's got an 8. Wait, how high is his dex then?
Very high.
Because I've got
Not-
studded leather armor and 18 dex, and my AC is only 16.
Do you have a shield?
No,
He does.
whatever.
This doesn't happen often. Somebody blocked one of Varence's sniper shots. Crazy.
No.
Pretty strong guard.
But I just met you, so call me maybe.
That's it.
Okay.
In that case, let's move on to me. So, Taruk. Oh, I'm traveling at the speed of light. I'm gonna make a supersonic woman of you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Gotta love that little extra bonus to monk power. I have another 5 feet of movement. I'll move over here so that I give my good old teammates a better opportunity to attack. You know, more spaces, all that shit. No reaction, I'm afraid, because I'm still within this guy's attacking space. I'm going to start hitting this guy. The one that I'm most, to the right of, right in front of, whatever. So, let's use my hatchet. Am I able to, when I use my hatchet to try and absorb someone's key point or whatever, does that key point get sent into a backlog, or does it just recover one that I've lost? Like, do I gain an additional one, or does it just replenish one I've lost?
It says it right on the item. It holds a key, it'll hold a resource point for up to 10 minutes. And then if you don't use it within 10 minutes to either substitute one of your own resource points or regenerate one of your own, it evaporates.
I
So
guess it's meant to be like a charge then.
questions like this are a problem because I don't have your item card sitting in front of me. You do. So unless you take your item card and put it in front of me so I can read it, I can't answer your questions.
I deleted it and put it into my item thing. So,
Okay. So
I'm good.
please
so
read
I'm-
your item description for answers to questions like that.
Very well. Mind Feeder, Scrab Chitin Hawk Hatchet. Value, blah blah blah. Weight, blah blah blah. Simple weapon, blah 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 blah. Enchantment Mind Feeder. This blue weapon that bears impressive detailing has the power to drain psionic power points on a hit. Each hit drains one power point. Psychofrog's hand is in the way, I can't see. One power point drained. What the? Let me try that again. Each hit drains one power point drained. Oh, okay then. The weapon stores these points for up to 10 minutes. Unspent points are lost. This item only works near humanoid type creatures.
Okay, so my interpretation of that is it's a countdown from the moment you land the hit. You hit the enemy, I'll say you drained a power point because he had a psionic ability, and for the next minute, you have access to that point. You can burn it from the item to use any of your psionic abilities, but after a minute, it fades away. So you got to use it or
10
lose
minutes.
it. Or 10 minutes, yeah.
All
Pretty
right.
good window of opportunity.
Interesting. Anyway, let's start attacking. So the first hit. Let's clear this away. The first hit with my hatchet roll. It's 28. Is that an exceptional?
Wow, a 28 is exceptional, but barely.
Awesome, awesome. Rolling with advantage for that one. Oh, I'm already doing it. So the first hit is a 10. Roll again for extra attack. A 4. Oh, I'm guessing that doesn't hit.
4? No.
Oh, that's a shame. Bonus action, attack. This is this one. That's not an exceptional, is it?
No, you need an
23
18.
wouldn't do it. No, it's actually 17. Sorry, I was off by 1. I was looking at the wrong stat block for a minute there.
So far I'm at 21 damage. I'm going to Flurry of Blows that. Actually, no, I'm not going to Flurry of Blows. I'm going to Hand of Harm. But is this thing still alive? The one on the right.
Let's see, you did 24 damage so far?
21.
21? Okay. He takes those hits in stride. He's a bit injured.
Still alive?
Yep.
No. All right, let's continue then. D6 plus 3 for the Hand of Harm.
How strong does these guys look like?
It's 6 damage and he's poisoned.
What's the save on that?
There isn't.
No?
You're just poisoned.
Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I'm going to do for now. Let's see how powerful these guys are before I start blowing my key points.
Okay. The Gulgan guards are taking hits here. Let's see. This one is real badly wounded and poisoned. And he spits out a bunch of blood. His ribs are cracked, and he's almost going down on one knee. He's going to... He's going to action surge, and then he's going to use an action to heal a d10 plus 4. He heals 10 of the damage you just did. All right.
So these are level 4 fighters.
And he's going to swing his stone mace at you with all his might. He rolls pathetic. He rolls a 4, and he rolls with disadvantage from poison another 4, double 4s. He's got plus 6 to hit, though. So 10, 10. Doesn't hit you, right?
Nope.
He lets out a grunt and says, "Oh, you're a dodgy one." The other one here sees how many intruders there are, and he's like, shit. He's going to grab a whistle from his belt, and he's going to blow into it with all his might. So a piercing, shrill, high-pitched whistle reverberates through the old gnarled root structure of the dungeon under the giant tree of Gulg. That's
Darn.
going to be his action with his move. He's going to go 5, 10,
Was quite worth spending all that money on this, guys.
15. He flanks. So use an
You
item
could-
action, movement,
Could have just gone 5-10.
and he's going to end his turn there.
Are we using the Grit and Glory rules where I'm allowed to choose one person to not have advantage on attacking?
There's a trick to that, though, right? It has to be like on your turn when you attack or something, right?
I don't know. They're the rules you want to implement.
All right. Well, you should know a rule if you're trying to use it. Otherwise, it doesn't exist to you.
You're always funny, Ninja. Never tell anyone you're not funny. Dicka dagger more. Wait, sorry. Did the human guy do anything other than move?
He used an item action to retrieve a whistle and blow it, which alerted nearby guards.
Oh, okay.
He's outnumbered, and he can tell by his partner coughing up a lung there that he's outmatched, and so he's trying to get reinforcements rather than just go aggressive here.
Kaliba.
One, two. He charges this guy. Dagamon. Pork charges that guy. Wait, did that reach? Did I misdo that?
Not to interrupt, but I used my hatchet on this guy.
One,
So did I get a
two.
key point from the hatchet?
Yeah, your hatchet does not react to this guy.
Oh, all right.
He's just a big dumb guard.
Well,
He's a
that's only
fighter.
20, but that's not right.
Yeah, Brents has already commented, he must be a fighter. He is.
Two,
And not
That's
the Psy
40.
fighter type. He's like the straight up grunt.
5, 6. Okay, yeah. That's not from here. So I've got the movement to get from here to here, but that's not. Is that enough to be count as a straight line from here to here?
Well, I think like 20 feet of it has to be a straight line, right?
Yeah.
How much movement does Dagger Maul have?
So 5,
30.
10, 15, 20. So like if you count this as your 20 feet of movement, that's fine from there.
Yeah. All right. So she doesn't hurt charge attack. $26 hits.
Oh shit.
So let's see. D6, D8, plus 8.
This is gonna hurt.
And then if he survives that, he's got to check to see if he's prone.
I feel like he will be knocked out by this hit.
13.
Brains will hit the floor.
Okay. With 30 damage, he's in pretty bad shape, and he is knocked prone.
So she's just got his leg and she's just gnashing on it and like knocked him to the ground. She's just doing that little terrier thing where she's just shaking her head.
And he's like, get it off me, get it off me, get it off me.
No, so he's still conscious. Damn.
Okay.
He did that. He did that second wind thing. So
Yeah.
he healed a good amount.
Had he not healed, he'd be down right now.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit odd. You called it action surge.
Well, he used
He
both.
did the act. Yeah.
It's my turn.
All right.
Action Surge gives you an extra attack.
Oh yeah, was I attacked twice?
You were attacked once, but he needed the other action to use the healing.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what confused me. How did he heal?
Second wind.
That's
So
a
if you use
bonus
action
action.
surge, it is. So you,
It's my turn. Are you done with the
Yeah,
Daggermaw?
yeah, go on.
You know what? That is a bonus action. Maybe I should have hit you again.
Yes. Go on, do it again at advantage if you at disadvantage if you want.
18.
AC's
Oh.
19, sorry.
Close.
your armor of gluttony saved you from a hit.
Uh-huh.
All right, Krios. Sorry to interrupt. What do you do?
Okay. I see that this guy fell, so not too worried. Move here though. And I grab my lantern, and out of the eternal flame, I'll draw out a firebolt that I'll shoot on the guy in the back of Taruk.
Didn't they steal your Eternal Lantern?
He got it back from that noble.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
16 to hit.
Okay, so he raises his shield, and your firebolt smacks into it and burns it.
Oh man, I
His
had
wooden
really
shield
high
takes 8
huh?
damage.
Oh, yeah, it was 18 damage.
So you can only do your damage if you hit,
Mhm.
but like his shield is fire vulnerable. So he used his shield to block you. It was real close. He used his shield to block you, and so his shield took fire damage because it's fire susceptible.
No, I didn't know how you calculated the damage from blocking with a shield. But that's okay. That's all I can do. It is Long's turn.
Since he called for more guards, I'm going to turn into a giant hyena, run 45 feet, and bite him. Bite him in the back.
All right. This is a bad day to be on guard duty, right?
No, right? People just show up out of nowhere, start beating shit out of you.
I bet they were like, oh, thank God I'm not in the army. If I was in the army, there was like 100% chance I was going to die. But no, I just got to have to patrol the dungeons underneath the
21.
castle.
Not just people, though. Like, huge monsters are just ripping them apart and mauling them here. That's a hit.
Alright.
Well, and they were just guarding a storage locker too. Like they had the easiest shift of the day.
Yep.
One of them just got their morning coffee.
Nine damage.
Do my side dice.
All right.
Boom. Okay, it went plus 5, so it's 14, but my side dice goes down 1.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay, so Sia is going to do a little dance and roll around and do nothing. Back to the top.
Doesn't he have any cantrips he could at least try to use?
Nah, he's not even here.
Or bad
Oh.
He didn't make it to the teleport.
Yeah. Fair enough. Rensa, bonus action, she's going to use her poisoner's ability to poison 3 arrows.
All right.
And let's see, I used it on him. I'm going to shoot another arrow without the. Let's see, move here. Shoot an arrow at this guy.
I don't even
Poison
want to
arrow.
think about the snake orgy that's going on, Long. Traxxas dying, death by
18.
snoo. All the many arms to hold him. An 18 does hit.
All right, do DC 14 con save, please.
Okay. He's got. He's a fighter, so he gets proficiency at least. He gets 20.
All right, so he is not poisoned.
Not poisoned.
So he only takes a D8 plus 8 damage.
That's still gonna hurt. You might drop him with that alone.
I'm gonna re-roll that D8 with my side eye.
As you should.
So that was a 6. It's
didn't
not
come up
coming
on
up
the
for some reason.
Lag.
I know it didn't. It's weird. So, anyways, it's a 6, so that would be 14 damage.
Not enough to drop him, but it hurt.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Anything else?
No, and ammo, when you apply poison to ammo, it does 3 shots, right?
No. What are you talking about?
When you
Applying
apply a
poison.
dose-
It does say you can apply it to more than one.
I thought you
Yeah.
could only apply it to one piece of ammunition at a time.
No,
they
it's
made it
two.
better in 5th edition.
I think it's 1 melee weapon or 3 ranged pieces of ammo, if I recall correctly. I need to double check that. I'll double check that while you,
now.
because it's Taruk's turn, so I'll look it up.
Yeah, so you can use the poison in this vial to coat 1 slashing or piercing weapon or up to 3 pieces of ammunition.
Okay, so I still have 2 poison arrows left. Got
Applying
it.
the poison
Alright.
takes an action. So that's the listing under basic poison.
Basic poison.
Yeah, look up basic poison, the item description. The poisoner feat that he picked up allows him to craft basic poison, like 1 an hour or something like that.
Proficiency bonus per hour. So 3 doses an hour. But it costs 50 gold or 50 ceramics to do the crafting.
But why not? Poison everything.
Mm.
Yeah, so that's 9. So every hour that I spend crafting, as long as I have the money, I can basically poison 9 arrows.
Basic
Anywho.
poison does not apply the poison condition. It's just damage.
No, it's not. It's not the basic poison. It's a special handmade poison. DC 14 con save, 2d8 damage, and the poisoned status effect until the end of Drensa's next turn. It's under the poisoner
Weather.
feat.
So this other poison is now with the poisoner feat.
Yeah, this is of the poisoner feat poison. I also ignore all poison damage resistance.
All right. Anyway, is it my turn?
So if I
And
think
this
of
guy.
poison things, it can't be poisoned, basically.
That guy dead? Is he
No,
prone?
he's
How does
just
it-
Neither of the
prone.
guards is dead. One is lying on the ground, coughing up a lung with broken ribs. The other one is near death after taking a vicious couple of hits there.
All right. Well, let's interchange until we kill them. So let's go for the one on the ground. Is he prone? I think you said he was prone.
Correct.
Yeah.
Advantage to hit. Yay! So, da. Okay, 19. Neither an exceptional. Annoying, but whatever. Hatchet
Yeah,
rolling.
still gets past his armor. He tries to raise his shield, but you get past it.
He's still alive after 11 damage.
No, you beat him into submission.
Oh, you think I'm beating him? Oh, hell no, son. While he's on the ground being with his leg being strangled by Dagamore, I aim my hatchet directly at its throat and I cut it. I cut partially his head off. Like, because it's a hatchet and not a full axe, it's just like nearly headless Nick, that shit. It, like, half of it slid open. And then I turn my sights to the one behind me. Let's do that again, motherfucker. One roll of the die, and here we go.
Keeps eating the leg. I love it.
24. That is not an exceptional, right?
It does hit, though.
Fantastic. Rolling damage.
All right, so
You roll with advantage to punch the other guy.
he's down as well.
I did with the the other guy is also prone. This
No,
guy's
the
also
other,
prone.
I'm flanking. We're flanking him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, any amount of damage will beat him, so he's down.
All right. A whole 7
Insta death.
So basically, I cut both of their heads at the necks.
Yeah, we could just say you did a spin and hit both of them. Thwack, thwack.
Yep.
All right. Well,
no, we
the
can't
two
hit
the
both.
two
Time to
monstrous
lose bodies?
the two monstrous ones can continue to feast.
Ow.
Nom 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 nom. All right.
The whistle.
So-
The whistle was. Hang on. The whistle was blown though for them to try and summon reinforcements.
So let me explain this dungeon a little bit. It's kind of abstractified. I don't want these cards to be like a continuous map. Like, this is supposed to be an extensive route network full of tunnels. You don't know quite which ones go where, or any tunnel you've been in before you can't quite tell. So you're a little bit lost. So it's designed for you to travel to a bunch of like random locations that are just sort of abstractified and not really a map. And because that guard was able to raise the alarm, if you encounter guards again, they'll be on high alert and worse.
Crap. High alert guards. Fantastic. A
Okay.
hatchet is effectively a hand axe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I smell these two guards? Do they smell similar to each other?
Sure, probably. They're both Gulgans.
Okay.
They
And
both
they
eat the
both
same
smell-
guard food.
They both smell of vapor rub.
Can I smell it? In which direction are there other guards?
Hmm.
Roll a perception check with smell.
All right. You're going to make a perception check. Maybe you'll detect the trail of where the guard patrols go.
Perception with nose. 6.
Perception with nose. I'm going to use the power of nose.
Ooh, 25.
All right. Well, let's see here. Hmm. All right. Not that way. What about that way? Hmm. All right. If not that way, then. All right. You do detect guards in one of the 3 directions that you can go.
So
Are
Brent was
these,
gonna say, "Oh, go ahead."
do they seem to be alarmed? Did they heard the whistling?
Those are probably the ones responding to the whistle.
But they're walking our way.
So there's a patrol path that your sense of smell can detect going down a hallway to probably your left behind you.
So Brent tells the group to hold on a sec. She's gonna try something.
So at
She's
this
gonna
point,
concentrate-
you could go to the south, or you could go to the east, or you could stay here and loot some bodies.
Is there a way to hide the bodies? Is there a place where we could hide them?
There's a storage closet.
Is there?
I did indicate there were some barrels and boxes in that room. You could run in there and try to open one and see if there's space
Yeah.
for a body.
I'll go and take a look at the big, barrels and see if if they're empty, if there's space in there.
Okay. You open up a barrel, and yeah, this is a mostly empty barrel. There's some
Oh,
debris at the bottom, but nothing like maybe some
There-
rotten fruit or something way down at the bottom.
perfect. No ferment properly. Can we? Is there space for the 2 or just 1?
In a barrel, you might be able to fit one body.
Can somebody help me? Let's put one of them in there beside the bodies and see
I'll
if.
give you a hand.
Okay, so the
Yeah.
two of you
I'll
are
give
able to
you a
drag
jaw.
that guard over into the barrel. It'll take you a couple turns.
And
Well, they're doing that. Frenza had something to do.
I have Saul.
He's
so
not
if
here.
he's-
Wasn't
shit,
teleported.
Damn it. Oh, we gotta see if there's another barrel with something else you can hide the other one.
So there's still another barrel and like 3 boxes in the room.
Oh, and morgue is already shit in hyena form.
Yup.
Oh shoot. Well, you're gonna be our personal dog, and you're gonna have to act like that. You're our guard dog, I guess.
After you finish hiding the first body, just about everybody with their passive perception can hear the sound of several stamping feet moving down a hallway in this direction.
Let's hurry up.
But
This way.
while they were, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Am I
Yes.
muted?
Yes.
Oh, okay. While they were
No, you're
moving
not.
the body, Brentsa had something to do. That while they're moving the body, she's got to pull out a small twig, a forked twig, and concentrate on it. And in her mind, she's got to picture the necklace that they carried for those several weeks to the Queen of Gold. And so she's casting Locate Object. So for the next 10 minutes, she knows where the object is as long as it's within 1,000 feet of me.
The concentration.
Yep, it's concentration.
A forked twig.
Don't get smacked.
Hang on.
Yeah,
is
like a
this one of
dowsing
the
rod.
Downing rods?
Yeah.
Jinx.
Is the thing in 1,000 feet?
If not, it doesn't really state it, but I would assume if we at some point get within 1,000 feet and I'm maintaining concentration, I would be aware of that. But it's kind of abstract.
Do walls block that?
Only if they're made of lead.
Lead walls.
And
oh.
any amount of lead, even a thin sheet, will block it. So if she made it her room proof against scrying with, actual lead lined walls, then yeah, I'm kind of screwed. But short of that, it'll detect as long as it's within 1,000 feet in a straight line. I will know where it's at.
This is kind
And
of
if it's
confusingly described here, but I think the way it's supposed to work. So normally, the dungeon, like you can find spots that you've been to before when you were brought through the dungeon, and you can attempt like a history check or something like that. And then based on your history check, I'm supposed to modify the table. But because of your locate object, I'm just going to give you like the best result on that table.
Fair enough.
But I'm not sure if it really changes the outcome a whole lot, except that it's going to get you there faster. So you still have to choose which of the rooms you're going to go to, but then you'll just like arrive there after your next choice.
Fair enough. I mean, I figured the point is not that it's like magically takes us the only way there, so much as we know which direction it is, so we can make more intelligent choices.
Well, all right. I'm trying to explain how it's designed here. I don't know. Are you looking at my stream?
I am not.
You're not. If you go to Twitch and you look at my stream for a second, I'll show you this crazy flowchart they use, right?
All right. Hold on.
So typically you would start at the start, and I'm rolling d10s for the room that you end up in. Basically, the letters just correspond to a different result. Guards, another encounter, a room, a trap, or the end, right? You're trying to get to the end. So I'm rolling a d10. You had that option of doing the history check to get an improved thing. Like you can see on the edges how it's got -3, -2, -1. So if your history check is really good, like it'll move you down those ranks so that there will be like less opportunity for guards to catch you while you're wandering around in the wrong part of the dungeon. But because of your locate object, I'm just going to give you the best result, which means like you're going into almost the next to last part of the flow chart by using locate object.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. So that's how I'm
So
doing
it
that.
speeds it up quite a bit.
Quite a bit, yeah. But it's good
Alright.
because you've already alerted the guards, and there's a bunch of them coming. But you still have to choose the direction you go. You can go to the south or the east. Either of those directions doesn't have any guards, but if you go west, there's a bunch of guards.
Very quickly, after we hide the first body, I checked the next barrel or in the cabinet to see which one I could maybe hide the other body.
Okay. The next barrel you check is similar to the first. Almost nothing in it.
Let's use that.
I have already brought the other body in there while you're
Oh, good.
opening containers.
Okay, so you've successfully hidden both of the dead guards, but there's probably still some blood on the ground because he was
Yeah.
coughing up a lung from his broken ribs.
Is there any like water or even juice or like a clot or like a broom or something? Anything that we could use to
Nothing you
cover
didn't
or
bring
clean?
with you.
Oh.
I am expected for dinner.
Do we have somebody that can do thaumaturgy? Not thaumaturgy, but what's it called? The spell that can clean up.
Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation. Anybody with prestidigitation?
Prestidigitalis.
Can I burn it? Maybe.
Presto digitalis.
That's gonna leave a stain if I burn the. Yeah. Well, I do have quite a bit of water, so I'll use one of my like whatever, like one portion of water to clean the surface real quick.
Okay, so you splash the blood stains, creating a puddle of thin blood and wetness.
Is there any broom or anything like that? Nothing.
All right, you can throw your cloak on it or something. Soak it up.
Yeah. Any like straw, shit on the ground, whatever.
Nah, this is a really empty part of just like a little corner warehouse.
Anyone have prestidigitation?
You know what? I go to one of the bodies. I rip like a piece of cloth that is not full of blood and whatever. You used to wipe whatever the surface and clean it up as much as I can.
Okay,
Are you trying to clean the area of battle?
he is.
Why?
Quickly. That way we don't, necessarily bring attention. Yeah. Maybe we can hide it. That's why we just hid the bodies, no?
I mean, okay. I mean, as far as I was aware, you wanted help lifting a body, and I just obliged. I didn't know you wanted to clean the entire room of any battle traces. Let's just kill everything. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Then we can leave and try to leave the area real quick. And we'll follow, the guidance of our friendly
Ranger.
Degerma. And
So Renson points south. He's like, I sense the necklace is that way.
Everybody agrees, or is that what we're doing?
Maybe.
Was it?
We hit the bodies real quick. We clean up real quick, and then we leave south.
All right.
Hang on. Aren't we
Close
trying to...
behind is a large group of guards coming this way.
Oh boy. I thought we were trying to... We are trying to get the necklace. The necklace is in the direction of guards. Is that right?
No.
No.
It is not. The necklace is south. The guards are west.
And the
The-
guards
the whole dungeon is abstractified. Really, the directions only matter insofar as if you go that way, there's an encounter with the guards that are coming because they've been alerted. The other two directions did not have any guards that Long could smell. And you don't, with your passive perceptions, hear any guards coming from either of those other directions. So that's the info you have right now.
Let's leave.
All right.
And
So
in
you're
the
already
direction
running
of
to the
the
south.
guard.
Is anybody following Creus?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Let's go south.
what I'm hearing is that everybody's running.
Well, maybe not running, but walking at a good pace to avoid being noticed.
To the south.
Yeah. Like we're not trying to like be noticed, so we're not gonna jog and you know.
All right, so Grimorn leading the way. You're on the move. You move to the south, and when you get there, all right, you've entered into what appears to be sort of a side room, like not one of the main rooms that you've been moving through, but maybe like you found some sort of a servant's quarters, like a small passage that runs alongside the main corridors, and this allows you to sort of sneak around a little bit. And you can hear commotion in the halls as large numbers of guards are hastily like running and searching rooms nearby, trying to figure out where you are, because they were like almost right behind you, and only by ducking into the side passage did you avoid being noticed. From here, you've got 3 options of where you can go. The locate object is indicating to continue to the south, but you could go either of the other directions if you wanted.
Brent again notifies the group. I sense the necklace is still further south from here.
We should continue in that direction, though a thought has just occurred to me. We lost all of our gear in this place. There's a good possibility if we explore further, we might be able to find the cache.
You are looking for a treasure vault with a necklace in it. Maybe it's there.
Brent,
Could be.
Taruk, if we find it, that's terrific, but I'd rather get out of here having accomplished a mission with my skin intact rather than try to find something we may or may not ever recover.
I mean, the choice is yours. I never needed any of my old equipment anyway.
There's quite a bit of gold and diamonds, though.
Gold is useful.
Oh,
I do admit.
don't get me wrong. I want to find the stuff, but it's just not worth risking our lives just to go off into a random direction to see if we find it or not.
I merely voiced the possibility. The
If we're-
decision was for the group to make.
If we're quick and discreet as much as we can. I don't know.
All right. Well, do you want to keep heading straight towards the necklace or take one of these side paths?
How far? Like, do we have a sense of how far our gear might be stored? Do we have any idea of that?
It's vague, but I definitely know it's within 1,000 feet, and it's south of us.
Why don't we try to go there and see? We might
Okay.
find other objects.
Sounds like you all keep moving to the south.
Yep.
There's one thing for sure is that as soon as we find that necklace, first we have to figure out a way to destroy it, but we're not going to have much time, and we're going to have to keep on going because that item is going to be well protected.
Apparently, blunt force trauma does the trick, according to the
Yeah,
king
how
of
much?
Nibenay.
How much?
I don't know, but he'll reach into Daggermaw's saddlebags. I got my trusty hammer right here.
I don't know if you've ever tried to destroy a mystical item, but it's fairly challenging.
I don't know. I think we can give it a whacker 20. If it couldn't be destroyed by non-magical means, I don't think the king would have sent us unprepared. he doesn't gain anything by sending us on a suicide mission of failure.
I don't know. He called us mortals and didn't even want to talk to us in person. I don't think that he has too much attachment for us.
I don't think so either, but there's got to be, you know, there's got to be some chance of success. Otherwise, why even bother sending us? If he wanted us dead, he could have done that at any time.
I think Long needs a promotion.
Oh, did you get kicked out, Long?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Really? Because that wasn't the question.
Sorry, what did you say?
We said, well, Psycho said, did you get kicked out, Long?
Yeah, I did.
I brought some old figurines out because, you know, Darkest Dungeons again.
Okay, so let me lay out the situation. You're moving to the south, and you begin to notice hallways that look somewhat familiar. You're in the ballpark of where you were brought into the dungeons, and you're almost to the area where the guards in iron armor were guarding the vault's door. But before you can get there, obstructing your path is an enormous thing, fully filling the hallway ahead of you. There's no way to get past it.
What kind of thing? What does
It's
it look
quite
like?
large.
Great. What does it look like, other than its largeness?
Is this a visible object right here?
No, it's just a white ball.
Fuck. All right.
Rock golem, it says.
Find something cool then.
At least I see a white ball. Did anyone else see a white ball?
Yeah, you're never able to see any of the objects. I blame you.
That's exactly what my mother said when my mother and father divorced. Exactly in that tone. I blame you.
Yeah, must have brought back some memories.
What about that? It said rock golem. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, but that one looks like shit. What about this one? Can you see that one?
Yeah, I can see that one.
All right, let's get rid of this
Oh, look, it's Malphite from League of Legends.
generic ass one. Let's get rid of this marble that was a cool Warhammer 40k power armor, dude.
Oh god, there's very little room in this place to kill a rock golem. You're gonna regret not being able to fly.
Okay. So, he hasn't attacked you immediately, but you can see he's not going to be something you can just walk past.
Nah, not good.
Do you guys want to prepare anything before I roll initiative?
Who's that? What is that creature?
Death.
What do we call this?
It seems to be a creature of earth. Animated rock. In the shape of a creature.
We should be careful. Generally, there will be another creature controlling it, or potentially a hard cleric.
I look over to Vrenser and I say, creatures of stone probably won't be susceptible to our poison attacks. We may not want to use them in this fight.
No, that's. Go ahead.
I don't know. Go ahead. Who's talking to you?
Oh, I was just in agreement. I was just like, yes, I have discovered ways to circumvent resistances to poison, but I don't think something that is completely non-living would fall under those abilities.
I'm
Well,
confident.
so
I'm
I think
confident.
the thing there, he's got immunity.
Right.
You can
That's
bypass
what I'm
resistance all
saying.
day, but immunity, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to say in RP terms.
Immunities. Damn it.
Yeah, this thing's a boss monster. You guys ready for this?
Maybe.
I mean, we'll see.
I don't know. You're the one who's putting it in front of us.
I included
Right.
these little niches, so if you need a place to hide, you can use it.
You mean like the sniper hiding in a little hole in the wall to like peek out and pot shots at? Whatever would you think make you think somebody might want to do such a thing?
No, it does stack.
Oh, so we rolling initiative or what's the dealio?
It looks like it's designed in just such a way that if you were in the back space of a niche, he would have to squeeze to try to hit you, which would give him disadvantage. So it is a good hidey hole there. You couldn't shoot from the back, but you could pop in and out.
Oh boy, long goes first.
We're putting. Yeah. This. Yeah.
Oh,
Initiative.
initiative.
Yeah, yeah.
My initiative went down to 26.
Oh, poor you. God. I miss my other character. When it comes to initiative, the bonuses are so nice.
Right.
+7. Holy shoot.
I recently read up on
Daggermaw.
a fighter class known as the Echo Knight.
She's good. She's set.
Okay.
So it just takes me a little longer because Brentz's is complicated and Daggermaw I have to add. So always gonna be a little slow.
Yeah, no problem. Well, you get to go first. You spot the rock golem blocking the passage with your eagle eye at 100 paces.
Rensa is not pleased. She's gonna hide in there, peek around the corner, and see. Let's try a sniper shot. As long as I've got advantage this round, might as well go for it.
You can hide as a bonus action now. You might want to make use of that.
No, I can dash as a bonus action. I can't hide as a bonus action till like level 14.
All right.
But at level 10, I get +10 to my hide rolls. Well, not +10 to my hide rolls. Other things get -10 to their perception rolls against me. So it's almost the same.
Rock golem.
Come on. I'm lagged all to hell. I'm trying to roll, and it's not working.
Lag, maybe. I see a 0.
Alright. Yeah. Obviously, I didn't roll a 0.
You rolled a 0-sided die. Look, I'll do it right now.
Oh,
crap,
that's a
0.
crit. Crit.
Nice.
Yay.
A crit. I don't even have my tables up. Hold on.
That was not a poisoned arrow, by the way.
I have so many tabs open.
Let's see damage.
Yeah, it blows past his armor class, piercing even his incredibly thick natural armor. The extra crit effect says you strike with debilitating force, roll an additional set of damage dice above and beyond your normal critical roll, and the target suffers a permanent injury. Fuck.
All right. So the initial critical roll was a 15, and now you're saying roll another 2d.
As if you crit again, but don't add your mods.
Right. Okay. So that was 15 plus another 9, so 24 crit damage. And
Nice.
what's the injury? And this is from my magical bow, so if it makes a difference, if I've got overcome resistances, it's
It
a magical bow.
does. If it wasn't magical, he would have resisted.
Yeah. So magic bow means magic arrows. Yay.
It does piercing damage, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
A lot of those injuries probably won't even apply because it's a freaking golem. Oh, wait. I have to roll another set of damage dice. It's a brutal. I do 3x damage on crits, so I have to roll another 2d8.
Okay. That's good.
Sorry, I very rarely crit with this bow. So another 12, so that would be 36 damage.
Solid. It says you shot it in the leg. Its speed on foot is halved, and it must use a cane or crutch to move. Falls prone after using a dash action. Has disadvantage on dexterity checks made to balance. If your leg is splinted with a successful DC 15 Wisdom Medicine check, then it will heal naturally. Blah blah blah.
So I nail it right in the hip.
You probably got your
around the
arrow
corner.
like think of it like a robot, right? So you probably got your arrow into the mechanism that makes its leg function, and its leg is like dead weight now.
Yeah. So you see that the arrow just lodged perfectly in its right hip, right where like the crack where the leg meets in there. And it's just completely just jammed in the ear.
A really impressive hit. The rock golem will immediately begin rumbling to life as it's come under attack, and it's commanded to defend the corridor and itself. So, Morg's turn. Is he still eating?
I'm still eating, yes.
Do you want me to charge into battle, or do you want to hang back?
I will charge into battle.
Yeah,
It cost me double move to
Go
go
do
through
laundry.
Daggermaw, right?
Correct.
So I didn't realize she was in front of you. I would have moved her off to the side.
I'm
Or
going to
moved her.
take the dodge action. That's my turn.
Ooh boy.
Mm.
All right. I guess it's my turn. Nope, I'm conserving. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. That's all my movement, 45 feet of movement. I'm there. I am going to take the dodge action until I can get closer. That's it. That is the rock golem's turn.
I think he's not going to move very far with that.
That arrow sticking out of him.
I'm going to close some of my excess tabs here so I can see what I'm doing. So he can only move 15 feet.
What kind of space is this thing like taking up? Is it a large creature?
Let me get a thing for it. Let's see.
I think it might actually look bigger than it is.
I think most of the golems are large.
All right, so he was here. He's going to go 5, 10, 15. That's going to put him there.
He's in a pit? Or is that just to represent his base?
That's to represent the spaces that he occupies.
All right.
Shit, they renamed it. 36 damage, right? And crippled. Half move. Okay, so he moves 15 feet forward.
Sleeping. Sorry.
I think it will double move. Might as well. So,
Then it's
5,
gonna fall prone.
10, 15. It gets here and goes prone.
Goes prone.
Yep.
If it falls on top of Taruk, does he take damage?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I don't know. He ends his movement in this space, so he's prone in this space.
Okay.
Good, good. Why did he fall prone?
He's
Because his
a
leg's busted.
incredibly dumb rock golem.
I thought there would be
Okay.
some momentum while he's dashing and make him slide into us.
Nah, he didn't quite have the movement to cover it because his speed was halved. If it wasn't, he would have gotten there. All right, so he dashes, and he falls prone because of the injury he's got.
Okay. I will. I will cast.
You'll cast what?
This secretly
Sure.
works in my advantage because
Yeah.
the shooters in the back will have disadvantage to hit him now.
Even with
Oh,
even with
crying out
spells
loud.
or sure.
You
It's a
thought I
ranged
was
attack,
fucking up,
yeah.
but this was actually to my advantage.
Is
You
it the case for
suck.
spells though?
Ranged attacks, spells, and shots.
Well, with disadvantage. Okay. I'll still do a firebolt and see. I want to see if he takes damage from my fire.
Does your sharpshooter ignore that, or does it just cover it ignores?
It ignores half and 3/4 cover, but not total cover, and it doesn't say anything about prone.
Right, cool. Prone gets
Does
past that.
the
What?
Something that
does
still
a
works.
does a 18 hit?
Yeah, an 18 does hit.
So he takes 9 fire damage.
Hmm.
Does he seem to be taking fire damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is one that you can fight. Magical fire will melt the rock until eventually he's just a slag puddle of like molten magma.
And I did shoot it with a disadvantage. Just so you know. And
Okay.
I hide into this little corner for the time being because I don't know what this thing will do.
You duck into the nuke. All right. What's Dagger Maw do?
She borks. She'll go hide in the alcove. So she'll dash.
See, it does nothing, so it's still your turn.
Curse my luck. He's fallen flat. She'll try to shoot him. Uh, 21 with disadvantage.
Incredible. Still hit.
If it helps any, that 17 was a 1, and then it like fell over.
All right. What's that big damage?
It's a construct, right? Is the type?
Large construct, yes.
Yeah, okay. So just 7 damage.
7. 52 now. More chunks of rock break off under the impact.
So in 2 rounds, I managed to do 52. Or no, some of that was the fire. Never mind.
Minus 9.
Yeah.
43.
Damn. All right. That's it for Brenta.
The stone golem can take a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm counting on it. Long.
Or
Multitasking is hard. Eating and playing at the same time.
Eating, playing, and masturbating. Believe me. It's
At the
really
dinner
hard.
table, how rude.
What do you think the special sauce is?
I knew this was just going to go downhill fast.
I am
As soon
the
as I went
sauce.
there.
Uh,
All right, Beastman. What's this giant hyena going to do? The rock golem lays prone. You'll have advantage to hit.
I go and claw it. I dig out its chest and pull out its heart.
wait, what now?
Your attacks, do they count as magical?
No. I don't have that feat yet. I don't think I have that yet.
All right.
22, though.
Unfortunately, he will resist all your damage. That is a hit. He's not immune,
level?
though.
What level druid are you?
It's level 6. I have 2 levels in Barbarian.
So,
Level 8, isn't it?
11 points. Unless rolling my
actually,
side die automatically replaces it instead of taking it advantage.
I think if you choose to reroll it, don't you have to keep that reroll?
Okay, then 10 damage.
I mean,
Wait,
anyway, it's
you're
going to
level-
cut in half to 5. Either way.
You're level 6 druid, long.
Yeah, I'm a level 6 druid.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Primal
just got
Strike.
Primal Strike.
Starting at
Okay, so it's
6 level.
magical now? Cool.
Yes.
All right, then you will
Okay,
do
so
the
that's
full
10
10 damage. Good to know. Good to know. That's important. This is actually timed pretty well. A creature that requires the thing that you just got.
Mm-hmm.
It's like on par with your abilities. Pretty much. All right. A hit. Mad guy.
My turn. Hello, prone creature that gives me advantage in all my attacks if I'm within 5 feet of it.
I don't know how to make a rock sound, so use your imagination. He makes a gravelly noise in your direction.
Oh no, so gravelly. Okay, so I'm going to try something new. I'm going to roll all of my hit dice first, all of my hits to rolls, and then I'm going to roll my damage die as one big roll. See what
Okay.
happens. Okay, so let's do the first hatchet attack. That's 24. What's exceptional again? As in,
This
what do I need?
thing's got AC 17. You need a 27.
Okay, so that's one hit.
Are you rolling the
Oh,
advantage ones too? Just to see if you get crits?
If I get huh? Oh yeah, they're advantage. Oh crap.
I mean, you could just count that as the other advantage dice and then roll 2 more
All right.
for the next attack.
So that was a first attack. It's a hit. 1 second. This is the second attack. Really?
Ouch.
Fuck it. No.
13 or...
No, it was advantage roll. See?
Oh, it's got it on there. Shit. Yeah, that one's not going to hit at all.
Yeah, I know. Then let's go move on to unarmed strikes. So. Oh, hang on. Oh, come on, that was a 20. That was nearly a nat 20.
Close. It'll hit, though.
Yep. I'm also going to flurry of blows.
Your unarmed strike does not count as magical, right?
No, it does.
It does. And you got that power, too.
Mm-hmm.
How rude. Doing all this
game's
damage to
lagging.
my poor golem.
Game's lagging. Yeah, the rollers have just stopped working now.
Thanks,
Nothing's
Tabletop
fiber.
Simulator.
Thanks, Tabletop.
Kenny.
Finally, it's back.
Damn you, Kenny.
Damn it, Kenny. That is exceptional.
Fantastic. So I'll do the damage die. So that's one hatchet attack. That's two. That's one hatchet attack and one unarmed strike. No, I think this is still more complicated, so I'm going to go back to the old way. Anyway, 1 hatchet damage and 1 unarmed strike. And the second unarmed strike was an exceptional, so I have to roll separately for that.
Okay. 3 hits.
Who?
1 second.
Is it my turn?
Not
No,
just
yeah.
yet. He's calculating damage. He did a bunch of
Oh.
attack rolls, and now he's doing a bunch of damage rolls.
I thought I heard Krius for some.
Nah. Almost.
So 32 damage.
All right. Heavy hitter.
Is,
That puts him
is it
at
still-
94.
is it still alive?
You're punching solid stone, and chunks of gravel are exploding away from your knuckles as you land each hit. But still moving, still alive, yeah. The stone golem's no joke.
Is it psionic?
No.
Damn it. I'm not going to risk necrotic damage, so yeah, that's my turn.
Well, the stone golem targets both Long and Mad God. So, Morg, Taruk, both of you are affected by an aura that the stone golem emits. It slams into you. Make a DC 17 wisdom saving throw against this magic.
Hey, if this thing's got magic, does that mean that it's got psionics?
This was
No.
created by actual wizardry.
Ah, boo.
Holy cow, more pass. With
I
flying
did
colors.
not.
I did.
No, no.
Hey, how's it going? One below me. Enrolled. Both me and
What
Morgan
happens
failed
to
this stage. Go on, kill us.
All right. Slow. You have been slowed.
What does that mean again?
Did you both fail? Yeah, you both failed?
Yes.
Okay, so here's the
Movement,
effect.
speed half. Can only take an action or a bonus action, not both.
You get no reactions, half speed. You have to choose to do just one thing, your attack action or one bonus action, but you can't do both. You can repeat the DC 17 saving throw at the end of each of its turns to end the effect. Otherwise, it'll last for a full minute.
I'm trying to find where I keep my list of spell cards.
94 health, huh? Do we need a big spell? I don't think so. Should I still like preserve what I have?
I mean, we don't know what's going to be in the vault. I mean, so far we're doing okay. I think keep our resources used to a minimum.
All right, that is the golem's action. Then with his half of his movement, he'll stand up. So he kind of grinds up to a standing position after being knocked prone by his dash.
According to the Grit and Glory rules, it provokes an opportunity attack from me and Morg if it fails either acrobatics or athletics.
I'm
skill
glad
checks,
you
so
know the Grit and Glory rules. However, unfortunately, you're slowed.
that doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does, because that's a reaction.
No.
And you have no
Well,
reaction.
You stand up after you stood up after you cast the spell.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
it? Okay, fine.
Got him. Here's the card too. The card will help. It's got all the details on it in case we forget. Yeah. Rock Golem's turn is done. Krius, what do you do?
I'll peek
Shooters
around, I'll
no
move
longer
real
have
quick.
disadvantage. He's
Oh,
standing
perfect.
up.
I will shoot another firebolt.
You can see your allies up there are moving in slow-mo for some reason. Just like in the movies.
There's a 12 hit.
Nah.
I miss.
Does
Alright.
slow even affect reactions?
I
It's
don't know.
it's all in the card. I copied it directly from the
Yeah,
from
but
the-
that's only listing the on your. Oh, target can't use reactions. Oh, never mind. Didn't see that.
Is that like? Is there a dispel spell that could help with something like that? Or...
Dispel magic would get rid of it, yeah.
Okay.
Or counter spell when the spell was cast, but too late.
Oh, does it? Oh, as a kind of reaction. Well, I'm not even. I don't know. Am I close enough for that, anyways?
What
is
is it, like 90
60?
feet for a counter spell? I think it's got
Kind of-
pretty good range.
I'll have to double check here. You guys keep on going. I'll look at what I have here.
This thing was made by an evil wizard, and he imbued it with the magic slow. It's like, what, a 5th level spell?
It's a pretty strong spell. Is there any way, when we're in close quarters like this, to move past an enemy?
Yes. It's a tumble. You can do a tumble by making an acrobatics check.
All right. Well, she's gonna try to do that and get behind them if possible. Or on top of them. Can we do like Dragon Dogma style nonsense? No.
That'd be more of a climb.
Why is she shows prone? All right. Anyways.
Okay, so what it says is, by spending an action or a bonus action, you're able to pass through hostile creatures as part of your movement. If you succeed, you do not provoke an attack of opportunity when leaving the hostile creature's reach that you passed through. If you fail your
she'll do
check,
that.
you may still choose to pass through, but they get to attack. And the space is still difficult terrain.
So it's gonna take all her movement to go through just to the back.
Oh, they also get the option to grapple you while you're crossing through their space.
Well, let me see if she succeeds her acrobatics first. So she's doing this as a bonus action. So acrobatics, she has 5. Nope. So is he attacking or trying to grapple the dagger?
He is built to destroy, so it'll be an attack. He's gonna slam at Daggermaw. A mighty slam. Oh, fuck. He rolls a 1.
What's his fumble check?
Rolling that now. Weapon attack, crit fail. You lose your combat footing, exposing yourself to your enemies. Your enemies have advantage on their first attack roll against you on their next turn.
All right. So Daggermaw will attack him with fork advantage.
Double advantage, flanking.
All right, so plus an extra +1 then. Huh? So that's, let's see, +9 to hit and advantage. That is a 28. So
Exceptional.
exceptional.
You guys are getting some good damage rolls here. Some good solid hits, a lot of exceptionals.
Me and Long are slowed. That's not an argument. That's just me stating a fact.
Right. I mean, you can still do a lot with one action, right?
Sad face. No, that's my entire deal. I make lots of
15.
actions.
If
tiny
you're,
damage.
can't you make your one action to be a flurry of blows that hits 3 times?
No, because I need to use my flurry of blows as a bonus action, and I don't get that.
Well, Is it an action and a bonus action?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. You can't do that.
So Daggermaw runs out between her slowed friends, stumbles between the rock golem's feet as he manages to almost fall on his face again, trying to grab her. As she goes to bite him, her collar glows a bright blue light, and she bites the crap out of the back of his ankle. So that's 15 damage, and it counts as magical.
Pretty good hit. Let's see, that puts him at 109 damage.
And that's it for Daggermaw.
Okay.
Then it goes back to Psycho Frog's turn.
Oh, it's still my turn.
Right.
Shit.
You keep
That's a
forgetting your
hell of
turn
a
goes right
throw.
after your
I
turn.
know, right. All right, I have advantage on this because of his crit fail. Uh, 14.
No.
Those were both 20s that rolled off the 20. But,
Ouch.
Daggermaw is using her reaction to attack.
Just one advantage on this
Or-
one from flanking.
Yeah. So coordinated strike from Daggermaw. 20 hits.
Sure does.
Inspired by Vrensa, Daggermaw goes and tries to bite the other ankle. Does lag damage. 13 damage to the other ankle. Her teeth getting a nice solid grip on the rock.
The stone golem's body starts to disintegrate, but it's still got enough structure to it that it can fight. Do you have anything
Hey
else?
guys, you got it bloodied.
You attacked,
isn't
you
that
did
enough?
the extra thing. I think it's Long's turn.
Derek is
I
Derek's the guy that
slowly munch
like
on
the
it.
Very slow munch.
What?
Munch.
With double advantage.
Derek isn't. Go.
Nat 20! 34. Is that savage?
20. What is that? A 34 to hit?
Then we have
Yep,
to go
34 to hit.
Inconceivable.
Then
Oh, wait, no, I didn't roll advantage. I rolled and it added. Sorry, that's 26.
26 is 1 point short of what you needed to exceptional.
Ah,
But you still get to
Oh,
crit. That's
no.
going to be a lot of damage, right?
yeah.
Wait, what do we talk about?
What's the crit table
I
say?
didn't say much.
Well, when you land your crit against the stone golem, it says it would surprise him. Interesting. All right. I think if you had a rogue, that would let them get a sneak attack on him. What else does that do?
With that.
Surprise.
Well, if he's surprised he doesn't get any actions. If he has to take a surprise round, then his next turn is void. It's almost like a stun.
You can't move or take an action on your first turn of combat, and you can't take a reaction until that turn ends. Yeah. It's basically denying him a turn.
Yeah.
And then use the paradise. Ooh, it went down.
Randomly message me.
Okay,
I posted on the Facebook group.
It does 24 points of damage, and I go down to D4 now.
Maybe
I can use my one ability once a day to raise it back to D8, right?
Yeah, it's a bonus action though.
Oh, okay, so I can't do that right now.
That is an incredible hit. The rock golem is having a hard time.
Is there a saving throw for the slow, or just...
At the end of your turn, you can try to roll it again. Says there on the card.
That was
Okay.
like,
Same thing, Wisdom DC 17?
Correct. Yeah.
Oh, 19. No
Got
longer
it.
slow.
All right. You start to speed back up gradually. Mad God, still in the slowed
Yep.
state.
Yep, still slow old Mad God. You said it was close to death.
It's in very poor condition. It's starting to crack and come apart. There's a lot of debris left all over the place.
I can only make one attack. Oh, FML. It's not me. Slow is the worst thing for a
For a monk, yeah.
monk. It sucks. I guess. What's my best bet here?
I like the stone golem. It's kind of a great enemy to use against this particular party.
I suppose my best bet would be to do an unarmed strike and then attach a hand of harm to it.
Probably. That's the most damage you could apply in one hit, right?
Yeah, I guess so. So I'll give that a shot.
Assuming it takes necrotic damage.
Don't know till you try.
I'm also going to try. Now I've spawned 2 rollers. I'm going to try clicking both of them at once. Okay, here we go. $11 to hit, 6 damage.
All right. Does not hit.
Oh well.
Okay. The rock golem stops being surprised, but it's still in critical condition. All right. So,
Can I make my
Chris.
saving throw?
Yeah, you can do that too.
Come on, Mad.
Come on, stop being slow, motherfucker.
A lot of these monster abilities are really cool, but then like you guys almost always make your save on like the very next turn. It feels really weak to have these spells that are like it'll debilitate you for a whole minute. Oh, and they can save every turn, and they will.
Yes. I definitely didn't just roll a nat 20 on the save.
Okay, well, that slow was good for exactly one turn, and then Chris, what do you do?
I'm not doing a dispel magic.
That's true.
Holy shoot, that's a lot of energy that thing has. Well, tap again, another firebolt.
Think of it this way, Ninja. You deprived me of 3 attacks.
Ooh.
It actually
cool.
really was effective. I was kind of surprised. I just thought it would last longer. So that's a hit.
22 to hit with 16 fire damage. And dispel magic, I can actually do it up to 120 feet.
Nice. Long
Pretty good.
range.
But I don't have counterspell.
All right.
Oh.
It
I don't think
staggers
Perks get it.
and continues to crumble to pieces. Now there is a cloud of dust in the air as it's becoming almost a fine powdery mist with each impact. What does Daggermaw do?
Oh, she keeps working on him. All right, there we go. Lag. $21.
A hit. Big damage. 15.
15.
What's that? 77? 177.
And then I guess it would be Rensa's turn.
Yep. The stone golem lets out a mournful, gravelly, low, rumbly noise.
18.
That's the sound my dog made when it died.
Yes, and just like your dog, the stone golem dies.
Oh, I didn't need to roll my.
Benson. Psycho killed my dog. I knew it.
Okay. Well, you did it. You defeated the boss monster. How many turns did that take? Like 3?
Yeah, this is third round.
Yeah, it's not
Yep.
even enough time for the guards to get here. They were going to take like we're going to take a while because they were searching another part of the castle. All right.
Rule of thumb, side with the most turns wins.
Back to the guide. Let's see what happens next.
Is there anything in the pile of dead golem?
Any special rock?
Yeah.
Gems that were
Diamond?
enchanted to animate it.
Crack rock. Yeah.
You're welcome to roll and investigate in the big pile of rubble there. Maybe you'll find
Yeah.
a valuable stone in among the others.
Let's do an investigate in the pile of, rubble.
8. I don't find shit.
Where's my investigate?
I'm assuming that we can all add bless since
Guidance.
guidance. That's the one. So 14.
Yes.
Can I guide as a hyena?
No, you have to have that high level druid feat where you can animal cast.
Yeah,
Okay.
Beast casting or whatever it's called.
With a 14, you find some flint and obsidian.
I investigate with a 23.
23. Okay.
Just a lucky roll.
All right. Doing some random generation here.
The legendary.
I mean, I figure we're either finding alchemical components or
Some gems.
magic rocks. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's not like it had equipment. It's not like it had money. But I bet you some of the stuff it was made from was pretty valuable.
Is there any empty barrels around to hide the pile of dirt?
No. You are so silly with that nonsense.
I thought maybe we could, like, hide the bodies, and if the guard shows out, and be like, "What's going on? Hey, we're not doing anything wrong."
All right. You mostly find just plain non-valuable stone, but eventually Creus, Grimorn uncovers the heart of the golem. It's a rock with many gems encrusting its surface, and if you break those gems off, you can take all of these off of it.
Oh, look at
Like-
this.
Thank you.
Are there diamonds in there?
No.
Darn.
Yes, diamond is in there.
Some moonstone, some amethyst, some tiger eye and coral, banded agate and turquoise, eye agates and peridot. A variety of gemstones, semi-precious mostly.
Oh.
The peridot's probably the most valuable among them.
Oh, unfortunate. We don't have diamonds.
We had one, but he left.
Hmm.
We should hurry up and not waste more time here.
All right. Brenta never lost concentration. It's only been a few minutes, so she's going to focus again her attention. Which way does it say that the necklace is?
So when I do a perception, I do have my proficiency plus my wisdom. If I do a perception check, am I correct?
If you're proficient in perception,
Yep.
it all depends if you've got then yes,
Yeah. All right.
yeah.
So-
You always add you always add your stat modifier, and then you get to add your proficiency only if you're skilled in that particular ability.
All right. So I have a 31, just in case something might be close.
Well, that golem was the closest enemy. As
Do
far
we?
as I
Do I
can tell
hear
here.
maybe steps coming from the far?
All right, you've gotten to a section where it's sealed off. There's a locked wooden door.
Oh, it's locked, is it?
Yeah, can
Uh,
anyone do anything about that?
Yeah,
Explode it.
Brent's just gonna crack her knuckles and say, "I got this guy." So, first things first, Brent's gonna see if there's any traps on it. even though she kind of sucks at investigation rolls. 18.
18. All right. You were about to pick the lock on this door when you notice there's some very subtle writing around the door. What languages do you speak?
Common Thrycreen.
All right. You cannot identify the language of this writing, but it looks vaguely like some sort of magical script. Wizardry
Well,
stuff.
Wouldn't matter. We're all illiterate, anyways.
Right.
Yeah, no, agreed.
Do you let us know?
Also,
Yeah,
I need like a
There's
again.
there's some of these letter things on here. I don't know. I can't read.
Try not to touch it. It might be under a spell, maybe an alarm, or
Yeah,
maybe an some sort of
I can
trap.
try. I've heard of being able to kind of disarm magical traps.
Would it
Unless you
dispel?
want to burn. Yeah, do you want to burn a spell slot and just dispel it entirely just to be safe?
Yeah, I'll try. Can I dispel magic for a magical trap? For a magical trap door or alarm?
Probably.
If it is? What level is it?
You don't know. You're gonna have to guess, and then if
Well,
it's not,
it's not that. It's that it's automatic if it's level 3, but if it's level 4 and above, a spell level 4 or higher, then I do have a DC
All
equal
right.
to 10
Well,
plus the spell level, I think.
you
I
have
think you have to pick
no idea
first,
what
and
spell
then
level it would be, so hard to tell.
yeah.
You'll have to tell me if
Do
you
you-
want to dispel magic, and then we'll run through the mechanics of it. You'll know at that point.
Do you
Oh,
even
what
have
kind-
any spell slots above level 3?
What, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can cast what?
Well, dispel magic can knock out a spell that's higher level than it is, but you have to make a check.
He's a single class character. He's a cleric, so he's level 8. You probably have like 2 or 3 fourth level slots, right?
I'm not gonna use a level 4 spell slot for that.
Okay, you're just casting it there then.
Yeah,
All right.
and if there is a check that needs to be done, then I'll have to do the check.
Ninja, what happened?
So
So,
any spells level 3 level or lower on the target ends. For each spells of 4 levels or higher on the target makes an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The spell DC equals 10 plus the spell level. On a successful check, the spell ends.
okay, you cast dispel magic on the door, and the writing that was on the door disappears. Mysterious. Who knows what that would have done?
Let's
Is the door still locked?
If you test the door, it is still locked, yeah.
All right. Vanessa's gonna bust out her.
I give you a guidance.
All right. So Vanessa busts out her. So she's got +5 modifier from her Sunny Dice. So I have a D4 for guidance.
Are you going
D20.
to check if it's physically trapped? Maybe
I
has
checked 4 traps.
double boobs.
I don't put double boobs. And let's see, and then that is +7. So +12 is what it's like. So my open lock is a 27.
All right, you got it. That door is bypassed now. Let's see here. All right. Scattered around the room inside, if you peek inside, there are old bones in various contorted positions.
What kind of bones? Human bones, halfling bones, giant bones?
There are like 30 skeletons in this room.
Was it
Of what?
gel cell of some sort?
They're all humanoid as far as you can tell.
Okay.
Brents is gonna say, "There's a lot of dead bodies here. Does anybody want to check for traps? They might be a bit better at it than me."
If I sniff, are there any poisonous odors?
You smell a rot, like meat. It might make you hungry.
Mhm.
Did we eat before teleporting here?
Yes,
Okay, then
they
no.
have a long rest. And didn't you eat that part of that first guard too?
Probably chunk of flesh.
Yeah. Well, with no one else doing it, Brentsa will do an investigate roll. Could I get a D? Could I get a D4, please?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, Grimoire does it, right? I
Yeah,
can.
Grimoire
The
does it.
guidance?
Yeah, guidance, please.
Guidance, yes. I give you
I'll
guidance.
just headbutt you and guide you.
17.
It just
Check for
reminds me to
trap.
do guidance.
You do not see a trap. No.
All right. I'm not sure what happened here, but it doesn't look like these guys were trapped. But we probably want to be on the lookout. Rensa's gonna sneak in. She's gonna do a stealth check and sneak in.
It's probably just their storage for dead bodies after the golem kills people.
Yeah, I can't. There we go. I'm gonna stealth to here. Let me see what my stealth roll is.
Maybe this is their fertilizer room for the big tree.
28 to stealth. Crit. I am the knight.
And then, what does everyone else do? You're all just sort of standing in the hallway, waiting. Guards could come at any minute.
I
What do
will
you
So
do?
you
Uh,
expect a natural 20.
Is there another door over here in this direction?
No, that's just a nook.
come in and let's close the door.
Okay, I guess I just follow in the room.
Should we
Wait,
close
it's
the door
just a
behind us?
nook, not a
I
cranny.
I
Oh,
will, I will just investigate and start digging through bodies.
Can we close the door and maybe lock it from the inside? Are we able to do that?
Oh, actually, while
Sure.
we're not in combat, I'll use a bonus action and make my side dice back to a D8 for today.
If we lock it, is it difficult to unlock from the inside, or
It's got like a bolt that you can turn, and then like when you use a key or a lockpick, it turns the bolt so it unlocks the door.
from the other side?
From this side, inside the room, you can just lock it.
Okay, we'll just lock it.
I will investigate the corpses. D20 plus 1. Oh, nat 20, 21.
All right.
What do I find in the corpses?
You find 30 skeletons.
I find skeletons
Mhm.
within the corpses, damn it.
Can I make a medicine check on the skeletons? I know that they just look like skeletons, but can I analyze them to see what killed them? Like, does it look as if there's dead flesh around them? Does they look like they were eaten? Maybe it's completely dry. How old the bones are? Just determine how instantaneous the death was. I want to make
Sure, roll.
fantastic. 1 second. 6.
I give Dagger Maw one of the best bones I find.
Pork, 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 pork.
Natural 20.
So Daggermaw's
Yeah.
munching on a femur. With a nat 20, investigating the skeleton, you can tell that this person died by some sort of peaceful method, like poison maybe. There's no indication of any injury on the body. In fact, it looks as if the flesh and meat was all sort of like melted away with a weak acid that left the bones in perfect condition. And the bones have almost been like ritually laid out here. And many of them even have equipment, like it's pretty basic, but weapons, shields, bits of armor, stuff like that.
Tark is gonna go. Something is wrong. Something is very wrong here. These bones have been preserved. The skin
Is there
was
slime
meant.
anywhere?
You don't see any slime now. All the
The
bones are
equipment
dry.
has been touched.
Okay, I just pick up a bone and eat it. Munch on it.
Be careful. I feel as though the bones may even animate.
Fuck
These are
this
the-
room then. Let's go.
Charging ahead. All right. Everybody roll initiative.
I
Wow.
fucking knew it.
Our combat. Whoa, what else? What will we kill down here? Wait, why I didn't roll a dice? Just put the one. Okay, 8. I need a promotion, please.
Mm-hmm.
My
Ninja?
hand
Thank
gets
you.
changed.
Oh.
Suddenly, a bunch of zombies lurch out from a side area.
Of course.
Is it the area I'm going to, or somewhere else in the
Yes.
room?
In
Ah,
fact, that's where all of the rotting meat smell was coming from.
oh, wonderful.
Could you repeat that?
Rotting meat.
Varenza, is your sorry, not detect, locate object still running?
Yep.
Is this the right direction?
It is.
Ninja.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like there's additional guardians on the way.
Oh no. Rock golem. Golems made of rocks.
Can you see this figurine here?
Right now it's a box. Try putting it down. Nah, it's just a
I
box.
see a
Sorry.
white box.
Box.
Yeah,
It's
didn't
really
like
weird.
that one
I
in my other
see
game
it.
either.
I actually see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, can you do the fandango? Thunderbolts and lightning demonetized. White box, by the way. The one you just pulled out.
How about this one?
White box.
Creature.
no,
I
I
see
know.
creature.
This one?
Yeah.
It looks like a knight
Yeah.
Hero Forge, Dead Knight.
with a skull for a face.
Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. Yay. Okay, so if you've ever played any early Doom games, like Doom 3 maybe, they used to love this trick where you'd be like walking down a corridor when suddenly the wall pops open and a whole bunch of monsters pour out. And that's kind of exactly what happens here. The zombies are actually concealed behind a powerful illusion, If you interact with the illusion by touching the wall, you get a save, but otherwise it's illusionary terrain and just looks like more wall. But when you get nearby, all of these zombies will immediately sense your presence and begin to attack. So if everybody's rolled their initiative, yeah,
No,
not yet.
I didn't even know to do so.
I'm just gonna get rid of the token. I'm just gonna put it here.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll put it in his little treasure chest.
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
fine.
I totally missed the call to roll initiative. I apologize.
So all those ambers jump into the attack.
Mm-hmm. Rolling, 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 rolling.
18. Thank goodness I had plus 11 to my modifier. And lag. And 5. All right, we're good. Oh, those are bad
Dang.
zombies. Damn.
They rolled high.
Holy fuck. Oh god, how far am I? 5, 10. God. Right, 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna get to here for now. I can move one more space, but I'm gonna stay there while I unleash Hellstorm. Strange zombie. Why are these things labeled strange zombies? What's so strange about these strange zombies, Ninja?
All right. The zombie that appears before you has sort of like a sickly gas emitting from its mouth and its eyes, and there's almost like a fairy fire effect coming off of its like insides and emanating out of its orifices, its nose, its ears, its eyes. Maybe rising up from holes in its torso where you could see into its inner parts. It's just like emitting energy constantly.
Interesting. Let's kill it. So, Hatchet Attack first. And the damage for that, because I'm trying to make my rolls quicker. Oh, well. Does a 13 hit?
All right. To hit one of these, the armor class is exactly 13. That hit.
Fantastic. So we're already at 9 damage. Let's roll again. I think this is going quicker. Yeah, it's that one. I got a 16 on that one, so this is exceptional. Either a 7. Hang on. 9. So I'm at 18 damage so far. And is it
Alrighty.
still alive?
Yeah.
Okay, then we're moving on to bonus actions. First, Unarmed Strike.
Eight more?
3 again.
8 more? 26 damage total?
We're at 9, 9, 8. Yep. 9, 9, 8. It's
the creature
undead.
staggers, but it doesn't go down yet.
So, flurry of blows. I need to like label these things.
Did you use your hatchet? Do you get a key point?
I use my hatchet for the first 2 attacks. Depends if it's psychic or not.
There is no psionic energy in this undead.
Last attack doesn't hit. 2 9s and an 8. So 26 damage.
Ha. It survives with 1 hit point left.
Oh, you Ninja.
Well, that's good to know how much health they have.
Yeah, Taruk almost destroys the zombie, but the fragments of the zombie are still like shuddering and trying to move.
As an interaction, I blow really hard at the zombie.
Someone else will steal your thunder.
Yeah, they fucking will. Ooh,
Well, I do need to kill stuff to make another attack for free.
no, wait. Can I switch out one of my damage dice for the D8 of my wild talent?
Sure.
Fantastic. Can we just say that it's bigger than a 1? Because that's what I have to beat.
Okay, sure. That zombie
Great.
goes down in a heap. Blah!
Yay!
You got 1. Not
What
bad.
if you roll a 1?
All right,
I'll roll
so
to see if it changes. It doesn't.
where's my FX here? FX.
How much damage did they take?
Hidden. 27 hit points.
27 fireball. Ooh,
You're throwing
zombies.
27 fireballs?
27 fireballs. Might need a few rests in between.
I knew you were a pyromaniac, but hot damn.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
Question.
Fire,
Does
fire.
sorry, does this load?
I see a white block
Um,
with some black smoke coming out of it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Miasma Trail. See the black smoke.
What about this one?
What one? That's a bigger block.
Of
It's
nothing.
another block with some yellow stuff coming out of it.
You're supposed to
don't
see the
see yellow
block, but do you see the yellow stuff?
Yes, yes.
Nope,
I don't.
I do not see any yellow.
As long as not getting the yellow stuff.
Hang on, I'll try coming back out and in again.
On my other table, I have a sorted bag of effects. And I went through and I checked that they work, but I don't think this is that bag. I thought I saved it. Maybe it's this one instead. Of course, when I spawn stuff like this, it lags like crazy. What about the smoke vortex? Can you see this one?
Yes.
Yay. All right, we're good. We're good then. I'll use that one. What about this one with like the little swirly mist?
Multi-particle.
Yeah,
I see that.
I kind of like that one better. I'll put the small vortex back in here. Okay, where's it at? Where's that? 90-foot range, 20-foot radius. So everybody in a 40-foot area is getting hit by this. He's firing it. He's going to aim here. So pretty much this whole room is going to fill with a huge cloud.
I'm gonna need a promotion.
Yeah.
A cloud of what? Death? Purple?
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Orange bananas.
Wow, what a coincidence. It just happens to encapsulate me.
Okay, so what happens is the zombie opens its mouth, and a buildup of energy, like, sort of expands its chest, and then it sort of, like, vomits out this stinking cloud that sprays out into the room that you guys occupy. All right, so with the stinking cloud, each creature that is completely within the cloud at the start of its turn must make a Constitution saving throw against poison. On a failed save, they spend their action retching and reeling. Creatures that don't need to breathe or are immune to poison automatically succeed on this saving throw, and a moderate wind can displace it. Otherwise, it lasts up to a minute.
Would I put my card of... Did my spell cards never spawn?
I guess not.
Oh, I'll try again. Are we all making con saves?
On your turn.
At the start of our turn.
The other 3 or 4 zombies. Let's see. This one will step forward, so he has line of sight on you. The other... Let's see. The other 4 zombies are going to sort of hold their arms out and point at you, Taruk.
Me? What'd I do? I didn't do nothing.
All right. 6 little fiery orbs will appear around each one of these zombies. And I don't think they can use them the turn they cast them. It's a minute meteor.
Milf's minute meteor.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I have to double check it. I don't think they can use it the turn they cast it. You create 6 tiny meteors in your space. They float in the air, orbit when you cast a spell, and as a bonus action on each of your turns thereafter, you can spend 1 or 2 of the meteors. All right, so it's an action to cast a spell and then a bonus action to throw.
So, right. So when you cast a spell, you expend 1 or 2 of the meters. So as part of the initial casting, you can use 1 or 2 meteors.
Okay, well, I guess they will
And then-
send a couple meteors your way. Each, that's like 8 meteors. Ouch.
And then as a bonus action, they can do that as well.
What's he got to hit? He's got... All right.
Here it is. Mouse minute meteors.
All right. He's got +3 to hit. What's your armor class?
19.
So
You
a
don't have to roll the hit.
16 or better would hit.
No, these are saving throws.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, 5-foot explosion, 2d6 fire, half damage on save.
Oh, then you need to roll all these dice, not me. Ignore my rolls. You need to make 8 dexterity saving throws.
So does
Or no. Just make
So
4. Just make 4.
so does Morg.
The meteor explodes each creature within 5.
Wait, I need to make a dex saving throw?
Well, no, I guess if he can launch 2 of them, then it would
That
be
would
8.
be 8. Yeah,
Nice. 8 saving throws, dexterity.
for you and for Morg.
Right. 8 saving throws.
Yeah, they probably would split it up. So each of you can do 4.
No, it doesn't matter. They're within 5 feet of each other. They're taking the
No,
whole
it's 8,
thing
it's
8
8
away.
saving throws.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
right.
Nice. They do a little explodey.
They're
I
AoE explosions?
I haven't used this spell very much, as you might be
Yeah,
able to tell. All right, so
these are very small AoEs.
Damn.
nice.
It's a nasty spell if it gets group cast, as you're seeing right now.
There's a bunch of these zombies.
What is the DC? What is their spell save DC?
13. That's the saving grace. It's very low. You can probably make the save.
The trick is making it 8 times. Taruk, don't you have something where, like, if you save, you take no damage since you're a monk?
Yes.
So basically, you take full or none.
Yep.
Just tell me how many fails you have.
I thought it's half or
1,
none.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You have advantage on your roll.
For deck saves, yes.
Oh, nice.
Because I'm a barbarian, so I got danger sense.
That's handy.
And I use the dex of my beast form,
Jesus
since my
Christ, my
human
roll.
dex kind of sucks.
So what do you got, like 3 fails in there?
You said the save is DC 16?
13.
15.
Yeah, it looks like Mad God's got 3 fails.
Okay, you said 8 rolls, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I failed 1.
I think I've rolled one more time than I had to. I got
All right.
10. Hang on.
Long on 1 fail, you
1.
take 7 fire damage.
7.
Do you take half damage, or are you immune on half damage too?
I had 3 fails.
Alright, and I take 7 half damages.
All right.
Damn, I'm gonna hit by 14 d6.
So I had 3 fails. You said it's 2d6 per fail, right?
Yeah.
So 66 damage.
21.
Half for me.
21 fire damage.
Ow. This is to me, right?
Yeah.
14.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
that was all the half damages. You took half of 42.
Half of 23. Rounded up or rounded down?
Round down.
11.
Well, I mean, don't you save for none?
No.
You don't? All right, yeah, okay.
No. Hang on. Let me just record this. I'll forget it. I'll remember it.
I know rogues get that at low level, like second
I get
level
the
or
same.
something.
I get the exact same thing. It's called evasion. So if I fail a saving throw, I take half damage. If I succeed on it, I take none. So I succeeded most of them, which means I take no damage, and 3 of them I failed, which means I took half damage of 23.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha.
Oh, I'm a bloody hyena.
Okay, yeah, that's a really nasty magic assault. So these zombies have an interesting ability. They are zombies. They are mindless, but they work like an item of spell storing, and so they're just casting the spell that they have stored, and then that's all they can do. They become a regular zombie after casting.
So they're basically used up.
But that spell, it creates 6 tiny meteors, which means each one of those 4 zombies has 4 left.
4 left. Oh, shit.
So it's a high priority
Bring
to
'em
take cover or kill them.
Wait, they shot 2 each?
They shot 2 each.
What
And
the
they each
fuck?
have 4 left. So what they just did to you, they can do it twice more.
I'm gonna need more wild shapes.
Are you still in wild shape?
This is a pretty gnarly
Yeah,
trap.
I'm still wild shape.
You defeated half my trap because the first thing was when you opened the door without turning off the rune. The rune animates all the skeletons in the room. So that'd be like 30
Wait.
skeletons attacking you.
What the fuck?
Question, Ninja, DM question. The target was Taruk, right?
When it explodes 5 feet, is that just in like up, down,
Yeah,
left,
this
right, or does it
zombie-
also go diagonally? And if it
This
goes
zombie got
diagonally, yeah.
blown up.
It says send them streaking towards a point or points you choose. So I would have chosen the spot in between you.
Okay, here.
Fine.
Well, so usually with like
Yes.
spell points, they mean an intersection.
Okay.
Anything with radius, they usually mean an intersection.
So that means it hits these 4 spots.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Is that it for the zombies?
That is it for the zombies. Sorry that took so long. They only get to do that.
No, it's fine. You
3
barely ever
times.
you don't use spells that much. I'm glad to see you use them.
I
Okay.
mean, the fact
That's a mean one too.
Grimorn, it's your turn, and you have to make a con save against not being able to do anything.
Oh,
con save versus vomit.
con save versus vomit.
Was the DC ninja?
I'll pass.
He said 13.
DC 13 con save, or you wretch for the entire turn.
15.
Nice.
All
So
right.
I'm safe.
All right. So you've saved against the poison. It says even on a failed save, you spend your action that turn retching. No, just on a failed save. So on a success, does anything happen?
Nope.
No, I guess not.
No.
You just
Save
hold
or
your
suck.
breath.
I moved half, and then I think I'm gonna do a fireball. That will engulf every one of them.
Good plan. Big damage.
Yeah.
If you can do like 30 damage, you can wipe them out.
If, he
Yeah.
does,
So
if you do it right here, because it's 20-foot radius, you'll get just shy of Taruk, but
yeah,
you'll still nail all of them.
that's what I want to do.
Okay. You throw it to the back, detonate it, wraps around corners, immolates every zombie. Let's see that big
It'll
damage roll.
probably break concentration on the cloud, too.
I am making saves with a wonderful -1, I believe.
Oh shoot! You know what? I got an idea. Okay. With dex save of 16. I gotta clear my roller.
2 save.
By the way, Mel's minute meteors is also concentration, so after they take their damage, they all have to take concentration, or the cloud and the remaining meteors go away.
Well, that's a saving grace.
Give me a
Yeah.
second. Some needs to. So it's actually 23 damage.
23 or 11.
Well,
Half of it.
Okay, so let's see. These will take 23. These will take 11. And concentration, what's the formula on that?
it is 10 or the damage, whichever is higher.
Okay, so DC 11 for these guys. Concentration. All right, so this guy, he no longer has meteors. This one, he successfully concentrates on the stinking cloud with a nat 18 on his roll.
Uh-huh.
Melf's meteors on this next pair. 1 success, 1 fail. So the one in the front still has his meteors. The one in the back does not. I'm lagging again, so give me a moment to set that up.
Oh, sorry, my apologies. The DC is 10 or half the damage, whichever is higher.
Okay, well, that's still in the ballpark. So
Yeah.
I think 11.
I had the formula just a little off.
So DC 11 is like half the damage. So on the last guy, he rolls a 16. He keeps his meteor. So we've got meteors here and here.
And a cloud.
And a cloud coming from this guy back here.
Well, I'll finish my roll by stepping out there.
All right.
And that will be it. Actually,
Several
so
of these
start
zombies are
gagging.
real close to dying.
mhm. We gotta kill them.
Especially those ones with
Ren-
meteorites.
Brensa's not all that constitution-y. But she somehow rolls an at 20.
Excellent.
Let's see. All right. She's gonna shoot an arrow at this guy. She's got corner to corner. Yes.
Mhm. Armor class 13.
13. She's gonna do. She wants to break that concentration, so she's just gonna go and do the regular. Oh. Regular attack roll. 23. Is that exceptional? What's her EC?
13.
13. Okay. So it's only 10 damage, but he's got to make another concentration check.
He doesn't have to make a concentration check because he dies.
Into a pile of bones.
3, 4. I'd have to get into melee. Nope.
You could also back out of the room.
Is, yeah, that's exactly what she's doing.
All right, Long. You're in a stinking zombie fart cloud in a pile of bones with a bone in your mouth. You've just been blasted by meteorites. What do you do?
With bones.
Con save 13.
DC 13 against the stinking cloud.
No, it was gonna be 15. Fuck.
Oh, no.
I dropped the boat and.
Yeah, your turn is spent vomiting. Everything that you ate at the party before being teleported is now hitting the floor in a big wet
and
mess.
the guard. And the guard throws
If you
up.
really think, if you want to think in like super survivalist settings, Stinking Cloud must be horrible because
Yeah.
all of you need food to survive, and it's rare, and drink.
It's not, you don't spend your turn, you spend your action. So you can still have a bonus action.
So I
and
can
you
still move and
have
use
a
my bonus
move.
action? Okay.
Correct. You just have no action.
I hide behind this wall. Fuck the meteors. I hide.
Good plan. Daggermaw.
Daggermaw would normally have, if she could see Brensa, would be inspired and would have advantage, but she's feeling a little lonely right now. So she does not have advantage on her saving throw. She still has +5 though. It's not bad. But she fails and starts puking up kibble. One, two, three, 4. Really? Son of a bitch. 5, 6.
Mhm.
She's still stuck in the cloud. Bonus action, she doesn't have any. So yeah, I guess that's Daggermaw's turn.
Mildly debilitating. Mad God.
Right. Well, let's see. What was the DC 13 con save? D&D, that'll do. My Constitution mod is +2. That is rolling, 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 rolling. Come on, come on. No, no! It was
Oh,
nearly
no.
a friggin' 20. It was. It's on its fucking side. It's right next to the 20.
The roll that could have been.
The roll could have been. So I don't have an action. All I have is a bonus action. I don't think I have anything that I can actually use my
And a
bonus
move.
action for. Other than a dash, disengage, or dodge. I move. I move. I move over there. I move in here. Fuck it. Why not? I haven't got my action. I've got my bonus action. I can't.
Out
Can't
of the
move up
festering
one
fart
close up.
cloud.
Nah. Next. Someone else's turn. I
It is
can't
the
do it.
zombies' turn, unfortunately, and they all turn and look at
Zombies.
you.
Yeah, come on. Come at me.
All right. This zombie is going to lurch at you, and he's going to make a slam attack with his meaty chunk of an arm.
My big meaty claws.
It's a 16 to thwap you with his meaty hand.
Sorry, sir, but I'm too nimble.
You're too nimble. All right. This zombie here, he has 2 meteorites that he could launch
Wants to-
them
Mhm.
over
Wants to activate
there,
them
or he could
around
launch them
himself and his
here.
friends, eh?
He's going to launch 1 meteorite. Here, I'll ping where they're going to go, right? So the first meteorite's going to hit the wall here. And the second meteorite's going to hit the wall there.
Unacceptable.
It's
Oh,
fire, Krius, so
You-
if
you
you want to
should
use your
consult-
ability, you can use your
Jeez.
ability.
You should consult me before you do these sort of things.
Okay, so DC 13 dexterity save for the 3 of you, and otherwise you will take 2d6 fire damage, or half on a successful save.
I would like your
Oh.
finest
No, no,
wine
no,
to
it's
go with all
actually
this
Wait, wait, wait.
cheese, ninja.
Don't you love it? I'm using magic.
No, no
Yeah, I
fire
love it.
damage.
This is
We're
better than
actually-
magic missile.
We're actually
you happy
having
now?
fire immunity here.
You're going to use your fire
Do it.
immunity? All right, so you just
Yeah.
ignore it. What about Daggermaw?
He actually has a certain level of resistance or immunity if he's in close enough to me.
5 feet. That's close
Oh,
enough.
Jaggermaw's right next to you.
I gotta look at it real quick.
Does
Only
he have to
one
be
of
prone
them
underneath you?
affects me, right?
They're launching
wait,
2 meteors,
roll
right?
my-
If they're inside of 10
This
feet
zombie
of you-
fired 2 meteors. One went this way, one went this way.
if they are inside of 10 feet of in my area, they have immunity.
Okay, well,
Well, allies at 30 feet gain resistance to fire.
that's a once a day, though, right? That's your
It's a channel divinity.
channel divinity,
point.
right?
Yeah.
All right, so, wow. You protect Daggermaw from the flame. And yourself.
And
Farouk
Farouk gets
Farouk got
resistance.
resistance.
Well, no, I don't need it. I just negated it all.
Okay.
He
Okay.
successfully
He
dodged.
dodged it.
Yeah,
Nice.
I dodged it all.
And then we've
was the-
got... Let's see, this zombie over here...
He still has an action. He still has an action.
Mm,
That was a bonus action.
Sure, he can make 1 slam against Taruk. He's only got an 18 to hit.
Nope, sorry.
Doesn't hit on an 18. Oof. Big oof.
I'm 1 point away from plate armor.
That's pretty good for being barely almost naked.
Mm.
Chris, this one tries to slam you. He's got a 13 to hit.
I have 16.
This one stumbles through his ally to surround Taruk, and he makes 1 slam. He's got a 21 to hit.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Does he really have a 21 to hit, Ninja? I want the recording of that roll, because you rolled a 1. I know you fucking did.
Nah, I don't fudge my rolls. It's an 18 plus 3.
Well, obviously you hit.
Okay.
Go on.
Hey, it's just a zombie. He gives you a thwack with his meaty fist, but he does roll max damage, which is 7.
Really?
Yep.
All right.
On a d6, you roll max damage 1 in 6 tries. And that's all my Zambers. Chris?
Ooh. You're kind of low, huh?
They are badly injured, especially these two in the back here. They're probably all on fire too. Hit them with a fireball. It's not like the fire's just gonna go out. They don't care. They're just flaming zombies.
Give me one.
I can last through the end of this combat, but I'm gonna have to call it a night afterward.
Oh
So then
yeah,
we're
yeah.
almost done.
I figured this was gonna be it.
The searing smite. Actually, no. Forget about it. Just a regular firebolt on the one that is right next to me.
You're at
Because everybody
disadvantage,
will have
though.
a round after. Huh? Oh, do I?
It's a range attack in melee, so you get
Okay,
disadvantage.
so I'm
Smack him
gonna
in the
do-
face with whatever your club is.
No, I'll do it on this one here.
You're
here.
still at disadvantage because you're in melee.
Oh, am I? Oh,
Yeah.
And if I walk out, like,
Then you take
You-
an attack
you-
of opportunity, but you don't have resistance anymore or disadvantage anymore.
Do you want to move? I probably won't hit. I only have +3.
no, I'm just gonna do this one even if I have disadvantage. Okay.
All right. Armor class 13 is not hard to hit.
Quarter to quarter.
Yeah.
It's just that the zombie in front of him is playing defense like in basketball. You can't get the basket.
25 to hit.
Oh
Yep.
shit!
Okay.
16 damage. That's like an insane roll. Look at that, 2 17s and 2 8.
Bam! Zombie explodes.
Yeah, and then bring up
do
my
the Eternal
shield
Glory
and
kill.
be ready for the next zombie attack, in case he still can.
And
Right
from the
side.
back row.
One, two, three, four, 5, 6. Benson's gonna shoot this zombie. And she's gonna try a sniper shot. Well, that hit.
Big hits. Do you drop it in one shot?
Probably 17 damage.
Yeah,
Plus
just
14 is my modifier.
a little more than enough. He goes down. Pop.
And fleet of foot. Bonus action dash. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, one more.
All right, Long.
Do you disregard movement through allies as rough terrain?
I ignore rough terrain, so I'm not sure if that
Okay.
counts or not.
Probably. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'll bite this one first. Oh, I reckless attack. Reckless. Advantage. Roll advantage. And that still hits anyways, but I'll see if I have advantage. Or if I crit.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, not even savage.
But it hits.
2d6. 8 points of piercing damage.
Bam! He goes down.
Dies! I'll use my bonus attack, wild attack with my hyena skill, and attack the other zombie. Reckless. $14.
Another hit.
I will use a D8 to reroll the 2. Barely better. 11 points of damage. Or
Okay.
sorry, 9.
Not enough to kill it. Close though.
All right, that's my turn.
The zombie stumbles back, pressed against the wall by your attack, trying to fend you off, loses an arm. All right, Dagger Maw.
Was this the zombie maintaining the stinking cloud?
I think the stinking cloud's gone now.
All right.
That zombie died.
Oh, so this one has meteors. Does it still have meteors on it?
No, I don't think there's any active spells left.
Okay.
And it is
Dagger
lagging
Maw's gonna
real
back
hard.
up. And then
You
she's
start
gonna turn
vomiting
to
in the
attack.
cloud.
It goes away because that zombie died.
Oh, all right.
No concentration left.
So Dagger Maw backed up and then she charged.
There's a stinky particle on Dagger Maw.
If I can get all those zombies to attack at once, that attack is devastating. It really is like a mini fireball.
All right. So that's exceptional.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna kill it. It's a D8 plus a D6 plus 8. You want
Yeah.
me to roll it?
Yeah. He's got 7 hit points.
Well, just my modifier kills him.
Correct. All right, combat is over. I'll have to generate some loot for the zombies, but yeah, we're pretty much done here. If you gotta go, I'll
I mean, I could
wrap
stick
it up
around
here.
for loot and then we can wrap it up.
Same. Do you think, Ninja, our entire time in this dungeon, it would probably only take up to about an hour?
You've definitely
D&D.
not been here for an hour yet, I would say.
Has it been over 10 minutes?
Yeah, probably more than 10 minutes.
All right, locate person faded away. Locate
Person?
object that has faded away.
I was debating whether or not to eat some lovely, delicious weeds. Can't remember what it's called now. You know what weed I'm talking about. The special weed.
Esper weeds.
Esper weeds, that's it. Just to heal back. But, let's see how many I can go through until I have to stop.
Oh, I have hyena form for 2 hours plus however many minutes left.
All right, digging around for loot in the bodies. What do they have?
Yeah, I'm getting the feeling this hatchet is going to be extremely useless. It's only
Why?
good because it's only good against psionics, psionicists, and so far
I
the
mean,
only
it's still a
psionicist I can remember off the top of my head was that one guy who was in Gulg that He-Man fought.
I mean, it's still a +1 magic weapon. I mean, that's nothing to sneeze at by itself.
Eh,
And it gives you +1 initiative.
I'm pretty sure I have a dagger that already does that.
Oh.
I just thought it would be a bit better than it is. Oh,
I
well.
mean, anytime you fight a psionicist, it's gonna be pretty badass. But I mean, think about it. Anytime we fight Gith, it's like every single target's a psionicist.
Hmm.
And they're humanoids. And there's a whole bunch of other races. If we find some mind flayers, you get to go to town.
10-foot pole is useful.
Okay. On the zombies, you find an assortment of equipment.
Interesting. Silver sickle. Which actually is, wow, it's in GP.
Nah, I'm using a different generator. You have to change all those to CP. I just haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, okay. Rare bone shield.
No.
None of this stuff is master crafted, huh? Masterwork, I mean.
What do we have in there? Anything interesting?
Nothing's master work, so nothing can be enchanted, I don't think.
Well, we don't know if there's anything magical though. I don't know.
Well, it would have to be masterwork
Oh,
to be magical. Unless it's
Oh,
like
it's-
stuff. Unless it's like stuff like jewelry and like if it's armor or weapons, it has to be master crafted. Masterwork, sorry.
it's a pincer staff.
What
Get a
is
coin
that?
gambeson here, which is essentially studded leather, because it gives you a
Coin-
plus
Where's
2
that?
armor class.
Coins? No
Gold
coins?
cotton gambeson, it's light armor.
I mean, it's pretty much as it's described, a pincer staff. It's got like tongs at the end that can hold on to somebody and grapple them.
Oh, it's noisy. There's no way I'm gonna want that because I do stealth.
I'm all good, I think. Rare bone shield.
A
Why
couple
is
of
it
useful
rare?
tools in there. 10-foot pole, hammer. Things like that come in
Yeah.
handy.
We need.
Anybody want a
Ooh,
hammer?
Actually, let's take this pincher stuff and the hammer. We do have to grab a necklace and destroy it.
Yeah, I've got a hammer,
Brent's
but it doesn't
already-
hurt to have more than
yeah.
one. Doesn't hurt to have more than one hammer, though.
Anyone have detect magic?
Yeah, I was going to ask if anyone's magic.
I do, but I don't really want to waste it on stuff we don't really know. Like we could just carry it and do one at the end, because it takes a level 2 spell. It's not worth it.
So, is anybody taking any of this equipment off the cart?
No, not really.
No, by the look of things, no.
Not me, at
Okay.
least.
Can't really physically pick up anything because of a hyena.
Okay,
Yeah, we'll tie it up to your
so
back.
I will delete this note card then. It is left behind.
No. We'll still take it with zombie loot. We're just not taking anything off the loot cart. You could always
Putting
sell
it in the
stuff
party
later.
loot.
Yeah.
In the party.
We'll sell it later. It's not worth a ton, but it's worth something.
Yeah, most of it's not very valuable. Some trash gear that was entrusted to the Zambers. They didn't give the zombies very good equipment.
Because they had spells on them.
Right? They don't need gear when they got fireballs.
All right. I am out.
Yep.
Guys.
Good game.
Alright,
Have a good
good
evening.
night, good game. That was fun. Good
Yes.
combat.
Yeah, it was.
Use more spells, ninja.
Yeah,
I know.
I'm trying to.
That actually hurt.
That was a
I mean,
dangerous
not
one.
me, but my friends.
Ninja, you gave me a boo-boo. All my key points, they're gone. I might even have to lower my dice for the effects of a short rest.
Oh boy.
Or I'll have to take drugs. You happy now?
Esproweed, you'll be hooked.
Well, there could be more of these zombies in this
I can quit
hall we're going
I
through.
can quit anytime I want.